If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen with James. We have a fun show for you today. We're still chasing Jamar Chase and Emmitt Smith in the Rookie of the Year minis with just 23 boxes left, winding down on the Head and Shoulders Authentics. 1 box left in the Slim Reaper. We close that series out. We drop a new series. How about this? Mid-show, which includes fresh headliners like John Elway, Joe Montana. How about those big quarterbacks? We also have great St. Patrick's Day jerseys going. Those are close to being done. Randy Moss is out there in the beater box. Magic Johnson in our fast break basketball jersey. So a lot of good stuff in the room. A lot of good stuff we'll get into. James, it's also Trade-In Tuesday. Why don't you tell the folks how Trade-In Tuesday works?
So for those of you that are not familiar with Trade-In Tuesday, every Tuesday, if you win a break in the break room and you're not particularly fond of the person or piece of memorabilia that you get, you can trade that in for another mystery box. If you get a full-size authentic helmet, you could trade that in for 3 Trade-In Tuesday boxes. If you get a replica helmet, you could trade that in for 2. If you get a jersey or a mini helmet, you can get 1. And for today only, if we fill a loaded dice baseball series, we would take a baseball in trade as well. So let's see what happens.
And the big thing with Trade-In Tuesday, only 4 boxes left. It's first come, first serve. We trade in 4 boxes. We're done. We won't do that tonight. If we don't close up the 4 boxes, we'll do that tonight. And we'll have a fresh Trade-In Tuesday list for you next week. Let's get started with the show. You guys know how we start. We go on the dice roller. We need 6 or higher to play. How about a 6 and a 3, 4, 9 on the dice roll? We're going to head to the randomizer for our chase item of the day. If it lands on Slim Reaper, I'll spin again for 2 chases because we only have 1 Slim Reaper left in the room. Here we go. Chase item of the day is going to be the beater box. That's not bad. One of our cheaper series in the room. 23 bucks a spot is your entry point. So chase item of the day, the beater box. Skinny Diety coming in here. How's it going? How are you? How is everyone else in the chat? How is everyone doing on a beautiful Tuesday morning? So, James, we did talk about this in the intro, but in case people just hopped in, let me throw this up. So we have 1 Slim Reaper left. We closed that out. We're not going to wait till 7 o'clock tonight. We're going to drop a series mid-show. So this is our next series that we would drop as soon as we close out the Slim Reaper. Headliners include Joe Montana on an amp, John Elway, O.J. Simpson, Ricky Williams, CeeDee Lamb, and Jordy Nelson. So you have 2 of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time, Montana and Elway, one of the best running backs in O.J. Simpson. Ricky Williams, we know, is a big name. CeeDee Lamb, a talented receiver, and Jordy Nelson as well. That series is a mix of replicas and full-size authentics. It's also only out of 30. So those headliners, pretty good chance we see them early. I already have it up on the ticker. 1 through 10 is already in the room. Happy to break 1 through 10 on this series. We'll make this series live as soon as we close out the last Slim Reaper. So let's hop in and do that. So otherwise, James, why don't you give us a lowdown on how the break page is looking? I know we don't have anything filled up just yet.
That's right. We are pretty wide open on the break page, so we could get into anything you guys are interested in. We've got 8 slots remaining in the St. Pat's Jersey series, 7 slots in the beater box, which is our chase this afternoon, 6 slots in our Rookie of the Year mini helmets, 8 slots in Slim Reaper, 8 slots in loaded baseball. That's a 10-spot break. 8 slots in Fast Break basketball jersey series. That's also a 10-spot break. 8 in Head and Shoulders. 7 in loaded dice for hockey, but that'll break on Saturday with Joe.
Happy Taco Tuesday, Jason. LeBron James, Jason Amer, all celebrating Taco Tuesday. Hopefully you're enjoying some tacos on this Tuesday. I haven't had tacos on a Tuesday in a while, but that definitely sounds great. So I am dropping a couple links in the chat, guys. The first link that I dropped is the Slim Reaper Replica Helmet Series. As I just showed you, we finish up that series this show. Mid-show, we'll drop a Joe Montana, John Elway, O.J. Simpson series that does include authentics. It includes a replica. So let's close out the Slim Reaper. The other break that I'm going to drop in the chat is 2 others. So Rookie of the Year minis at 6 slots away. That is an excellent mini helmet series. Emmitt Smith, Jamar Chase still out there. Only 23 boxes left. Most of them are up on the ticker. I think the ticker goes through 42. We got a couple breaks done. I will post all remaining box numbers. Those full sizes, that a St. Patty one. Yes, good point. That is also a St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series, so it'll include some extra coins. You can win some extra money for Signature Club cash. So let's definitely close out the Slim Reaper, and we will drop that St. Patty's series. By the way, this is our beater box link as well. That's our chase item of the day. We are 6 away on the beater box. Let's see, 6 away on the minis. Still 8 away on that Slim Reaper. So let's close out the Slim Reaper and let's get those St. Patty's helmets going this show. We're not waiting till 7 o'clock, guys. This show, we can pull a Joe Montana, we can pull a John Elway, we can pull an O.J. Simpson. I mean, John Elway, by the way, is an excellent quarterback. Joe Montana, when he retired, was perhaps the best quarterback ever. Do you agree?
I agree.
I think he was. I think since then, who's past them? Who do you have ahead of Joe Montana right now? I mean, Brady's the obvious answer, but I think, who else would you put ahead of him?
I mean, I think realistically, you could only put Brady ahead of him. I didn't watch him play, so I can't really speak too much on his playing, but I do know that he has 4 Super Bowls.
And he's 4-0.
Right, which is more than Manning or Rodgers or Breeze or, any of these other guys that might challenge him. So I think Brady's probably the only person that's head and shoulders above Joe Montana.
Yeah, head and shoulders, by the way, one of our series names on our website. So good transition there. Gotta agree with probably what you said. Joe Montana, I mean, I can make a case for Manning and Breeze. Rodgers obviously has the talent. I think Mahomes is going to be better when he's done. But you put together the whole resume, Joe Montana really could be the second best. At worst, he's top 5. Speaking of great quarterbacks, we were talking about this before the show. Jason Amer coming in the chat. You guys see the Aaron Rodgers deal? I am sure you did. We did, Jason. Aaron Rodgers looks like he's coming back to Green Bay for a boatload of money. Did they have the official figures yet, or what's up?
I was just looking before the start of the show, and
Sure.
I did not see anything. Really quick comment.
Sure.
Although we don't have a series filled out yet, we did have a personal from Gary.
Oh,
Chapman.
yeah, let's not forget about that.
So if Gary, if you're out there in the chat and you want us to break that personal for you, man, just let us know, and we can do that for you right away.
So Jason Amer staying 4 years, $200 million.
That's
I believe Patrick Mahomes at $45 million, I think it was per year, over 10 years for Mahomes or so. But a per year basis, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, since you're reading about this, but I believe $50 million per year, I believe, is the richest quarterback per year in the National Football League, Aaron Rodgers. They definitely want to hold on to him. It's not a bad deal. I figure 4 years, then he's out of his prime, and then they can move on. So that's probably a good deal for both sides, because if you're Rodgers, they're going to pay you $50 million a year. It is hard to say no to that. And he's still on one of the better football teams. He needs a little help, but he's better in Green Bay than if he went to Denver, which was talked about.
Sure, and I feel like there's probably going to be an out in the contract somewhere for either side
Sure.
within those 4 years. And if I was the Packers, I would have front-loaded that contract, gave him most of the money that he was guaranteed in those first 2 years, so that, you know, if he started to decline after age 40, which will happen during this contract, we can cut him loose.
Well, here in the chat, we have $153 million guaranteed. Now, that is a great deal for Aaron Rodgers. You don't normally get that much of your contract guaranteed.
So that sounds like the only year that they have an out is that last year.
That last year. Yeah. So, holy moly. Chris is saying he won't last 4 years. That is possible, and that is why for him, it's a good deal. Get that guaranteed money, $153 million. Wow. Well, good for Aaron Rodgers. Not his biggest fan, but I definitely respect his game, and he is worth a lot. I would like to see him deliver a little bit more in the playoffs, but he is one of the all-time great quarterbacks, and you know it's a quarterback league. The Packers were not going to get anyone better. That much is for sure. So Jason Amer is participating in the chat, and Jason is listening to what we're saying, guys. I know you guys hop in at different times, but I'll be reminding you every 5 or 6 minutes while we're not doing breaks what the lowdown is. The big story in our break room, the breaking news that isn't Aaron Rodgers related, is that we will drop a St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series mid-show. We get the Slim Reaper done, we can pull Joe Montana, we can pull O.J. Simpson, John Elway, 3 of the all-time great players. So Jason started the Slim Reaper. Let's go. Those box numbers in the St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series are already on the ticker. 1 through 10, they're in the room. We just got to close the Slim Reaper, and we will make this one active. So, Jason, which helmet would you like most in the St. Patty's full-size helmet series? Everyone else in the chat, let us know which one you want. I know Larry Roslin probably wants the John Elway, but which one of those looks the best to you guys as soon as we close out the Reaper? Let us know. We are getting some orders in, James, looks like.
Sweet.
Sweet. Let's go. Let's close out the Reaper. Let's get rolling with the St. Patty's full-size helmet series. All right. Spent too much. How do we buy a slot for those? Nathan, I just let the folks know we will drop these mid-series. We do need the Slim Reaper to close first. So the way to get a slot in these, hop in, close out the last Slim Reaper we have. We close out the Slim Reaper. We will drop this series. I will drop the link in the chat for you. So let's work on closing out the Slim Reaper in the next few minutes, and then we'll get rocking and rolling with these St. Patty's full-size helmets. You guys are interested. You guys are interested. So close out that Reaper first, and then we'll get rocking and rolling on those. So looks like we are getting some movement. Jason did get us started. Who else wants to do the Reaper so we can do those sick full-size authentics and replica helmet mixes? So Nathan, hop into the Reaper. Anyone else, hop in there if you want to do those. Okay, Matt doesn't want any headliners in that series. Matt is an Eagles guy. Willing to bet that there's some Eagles in there. We talk about this a lot, James. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Brian Dawkins is in every full-size helmet series we do. There is never a series without Brian Dawkins, I feel like. I mean, this could be the one, but it is very rare. And actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me go to this listing here and see what else is on here. So, we have Antonio Gates also in this series. We have Edgerrin James, Curtis Martin, and Dwight Freeney as well. So those are other options that are in this listing that are not the headliners in the photo. So don't see an Eagle there, but Brian Dawkins probably in that series, most likely. So let's go. Already have a full-size Lunar Dawkins, says Matt. Okay. That's pretty cool. Weapon X. Weapon X. That is definitely a good one. Otherwise, the beater box is 6 away. Our chase item, Rookie of the Year, 6 away. Those are kind of the 3 breaks I feel like we can really knock off a bunch of slots today. The minis that still have Emmitt Smith in there. I know, Chris Roberts, you hopped into the beater box, but your boy Emmitt Smith on a flash is in there in the Rookie of the Year mini series. Rookie of the Year stars in there. The Slim Reaper 7 away, and we are 6 away on the beater box. James, we're talking about greatest quarterbacks. Who do you think is the greatest running back? Emmitt Smith, obviously, in the running as the all-time leading rusher. He's not my pick. I think he gets a lot of longevity points. Who do you think is the best running back of all time?
Well, I think I've said this in here before.
Sure.
And I'm going to stick to my guns on this one. The best running back that I've ever seen play has got to be AD all day, Purple Jesus, Adrian Peterson. In his prime, I don't know if we've seen a running back as dominant as him. There's been a lot of running backs that come through the league that have been very exciting since him, but a lot of them have been here today and gone tomorrow. AP dominated for an era.
So I agree with you in our era, guys that we've seen.
Sure.
Obviously, you're in your 20s. I'm in my 30s, barely, 31. But Peterson is the best that we've seen. Although I think Tomlinson is in that conversation,
sure.
Marshall Faulk as well, because they do more as receivers. I agree with Peterson in our era. The best ever, I think, is Barry Sanders, who Nathan is also saying. I like Barry Sanders because he had more yards per carry than Peterson. Emmitt Smith. He was unbelievable in the open field. He had the jukes. He had the spins. So he would have been the all-time leading rusher if he didn't retire early.
Right.
Barry Sanders, one of 8 2,000-yard rushers, but he was 1,000 yards every season for Barry. I think Jim Brown is also in the mix. Jim Brown played way back in the day, though. So my guess is some of the guys he was playing against, maybe not quite as athletic, but Barry Sanders, Jim Brown, probably my top 2. And then I might go with, Peyton, Walter Payton, maybe 3. I mean, I think Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Adrian Peterson, Tomlinson, those guys are all in that same group for me in that 3rd best running back fight. But I've got Barry first, Jim Brown second personally.
Okay.
So I'll give him 2 to 3 more years. Could have broken every record. Nathan, I 100% agree. That was the issue with Barry Sanders, is that he retired early. But I don't blame him.
Those damn Lions.
Those Lions, he wasn't going to win anything. He didn't want to get those head injuries. And, running backs do retire earlier than most other positions.
Right.
That is why Emmitt Smith gets a lot of credit for doing what he did all those years with the Cowboys. And also briefly on the Cardinals.
Right.
Which is also funny that Edgerrin James was a Colt for a while. He was also on the Cardinals in the tail end of his career. So
Arizona's a nice place to retire.
it is a nice place to retire for sure. So let's hop in, guys. Let's keep doing some orders and let's see some boxes. Ricky Prince coming in. Ricky hopped into the Fast Break basketball jersey series. We do have a Magic Johnson in there. Jason Amer hopped into the Slim Reaper. Chris Roberts is in the beater box. Michael Lepre in the minis. Tyler Johnson also in the beater box and the minis. And Gary Chapman, if you're still watching, Gary, if you're in here, we do have a personal. We are more than happy to break that live on the air. Same thing with Kurt Warner, says Skinny Dieta. Yeah, Kurt Warner also retired with the Cardinals. The difference with Kurt Warner, though, he went to the Super Bowl with them. I think he was closer to still being legitimate as opposed to Emmitt Smith and Edgerrin James, who I think, granted, they were still good, but more on the relatively washed-up end relative to the rest of their career. But
Sure.
I don't blame any of those guys. And Kurt Warner obviously got to play with Larry Fitzgerald, a guy that you knew was not going to drop a football.
That's right.
He was never dropping balls. So, Ricky, I know you're in here. We see people filtering in and out. A whole bunch more people hopped in now that are watching as were 5 minutes ago. So, sorry if I'm annoying, guys, but I do want to make it obvious what we have in the room and what the plan is for this show and tonight. So, every 5 to 10 minutes until we get done, I will give you guys a reminder. If we close out that Slim Reaper today, Slim Reaper, 7 slots remaining at $38 a spot, we will drop this St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. We're going to drop this series mid-show. We're not waiting till 7 o'clock. This series could drop in the next 5 minutes. If we close out the Slim Reaper, you can get a Joe Montana helmet, a John Elway, an O.J. Simpson. These are all guys you can get in this show. As long as we close out the Slim Reaper, we'll be dropping that list mid-show. O.J. Simpson, by the way, we talked about great running backs. He had perhaps the best running season ever with his 2,000-yard season in 14 games.
That's right.
So, and he did it. I might be wrong, but I believe he had the most yards per game in NFL history that season. Because if he had kept going, he would have had even more. I think Eric Dickerson, has the most rushing yards in a single season, but Eric would have had less had OJ played those extra 2 games. So
yeah, he was averaging 143 yards per game.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. So OJ's got to be in the top 10 for sure. I mean, this series, you have 2 top 10 quarterbacks and a top 10 running back as well in the St. Patty series. So OJ, it was something else. He was definitely something else. But I do know that folks like him in the memorabilia business because every time we throw him up, people want to get excited for an OJ Simpson hit. So Ricky hopped into the Rookie of the Year minis. We are really close on doing that break. We are now, I believe, 3 away, James, on the Rookie of the Year minis, a double box break.
Sweet.
Emmitt Smith is out there, guys. Jamar Chase is out there in that series. So those are, I'm guessing, guys that were Rookies of the Year. That list makes sense. I think Jamar Chase, was he not Rookie of the Year? I mean, how could he not have been?
Absolutely was.
And Justin Jefferson, his former college teammate, would have been Rookie of the Year last year with what he did. So who do you think's going to have a better career of those 2 guys, Chase or Jefferson? I know that's a brutal question.
Ooh, yeah, that is tough. I think the decision right now is easy. We'll have to see what happens in the future, but Jamar Chase has got the better quarterback.
Yeah, I know what you're going with there. Yeah. I got to agree. I think Jamar Chase does have the better quarterback. Chase put up a little bit better numbers than Jefferson when they were college teammates with Joe Burrow, but it's obvious that relationship he has with Burrow. I'll say this, though. The Vikings upgrade to Kirk Cousins, that could change as well. So it is very, very interesting. Jefferson, the most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of an NFL career, but Chase is technically on pace to break that next year.
Right.
So that could happen next year. So both of those guys will have great careers for sure. Those guys are in the Rookie of the Year mini helmet series. Jefferson, I did pull him, full disclosure, but Chase is definitely still out there if you guys want to chase. I like the sound of that. Slim Reaper replica, guys. Let's close it out so we drop that new series during the show. Who do you guys think will be better in the chat? Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? The beauty of those guys, James, they're regulars in our break room.
Right.
I always say this, Justin Jefferson is in almost every series we do.
That's right.
So if you're a Vikings fan, Justin Jefferson, he is all over our break room. He's in several series right now. He is definitely in that beater box. I know we've pulled a Jefferson item, but there's a bunch of them in there.
Sure.
So there's definitely a little bit more left.
We had a question in the chat. Is Barry Sanders still in the beater box? Unfortunately, I think he was the very first box pulled.
Oh,
in this,
that's crazy.
80-something boxes in this beater box series. Barry Sanders was the very first box pulled.
Yeah. Chase Burrow's ceiling is so high. Yeah, Nathan, you, me, and James are kind of thinking along the same page because Burrow might already be a top 5 quarterback, and he could get even better. No matter who the Vikings get, the odds of that being a top 5 quarterback is very low.
Sure.
Very low. So that is definitely a good point. I'll say this, though. They do have a lot of other weapons that could take away some numbers from him. The Vikings have Thielen, but outside of that, I mean, their best other weapon is Cook, who's going to run the ball. So 2 away on the minis, by the way, guys. I will drop that link in the chat. Just 2 away on Rookie of the Year minis. We will close that breakup very soon. So Nathan Berry's gone, but we do have a Randy Moss out there in that beater box, and he signed it straight cash homie, and that is a full-size authentic too, James.
Sure.
The Randy Moss. So would love to get a beater box done. Actually, I think the beater box is one of the breaks we'll definitely get done this show because it's the chase and it is 6 away. So we'll definitely do the beater box. We'll definitely do the Rookie of the Year minis. And I'm pretty sure we'll close out that Slim Reaper replica series so we can see the St. Patrick's Day helmets. That's something that we'd love to do. Also, 5 away on the basketball jerseys. That will be a good one to do as well. So, and let's not forget the loaded dice baseballs. We've got a Cal Ripken Jr., Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Christian Yelich in there, Derek Jeter, the captain, Mike Trout, one of the most expensive signatures in the game. Last night we talked about this, James. Apparently, he's charging $4.25 an autograph.
Okay.
You can get him in the break room for $70.
Oh, all right.
So you hop into that loaded dice baseball, you can get yourself quite the deal.
So what do you think about this comparison that Mike Trout, you said, is charging $425 for an autograph?
Sure.
And he is the current
Best baseball guy.
prime baseball player, right? And guys like Peyton Manning and like Charles Woodson, who have been retired for a little while, they're charging like $500, $450. Just a crazy little juxtaposition between, baseball and the rest of the sports.
Well, I'd argue this, as great and as known as Mike Trout is, Peyton Manning still has a little bit more name recognition among fans in America. Obviously, football is king, and Peyton Manning is one of the all-time greats.
Right.
Meanwhile, Mike Trout is on that pedestal, but he still hasn't achieved certain things he needs to do. Randy Moss, by the way, I know is also one of the highest signatures. He charges a whole bunch, and him in the beater box would definitely be a steal for sure.
I just know that's part of the conversation around baseball is that, despite everything else that's going on right now, just in general, they don't do a great job of marketing their stars. And I think that's a great example of that, a guy like Mike Trout, who's the equivalent of LeBron James in baseball, his autograph should be one of the most expensive in all of North American sports.
Yeah. So, by the way, to answer Skinny Yeti's question, I think that's Matt. To answer your question, those spots I believe are $54. I believe they're $54. I might be off by $1 or $2, but I believe those will be $54 a spot. They're roughly 2/3 replica, 1/3 full-size authentic. But there is headliners like Joe Montana, John Elway, O.J. Simpson. And on top of that, we've got those coins in there, too. So you can actually win a Joe Montana and then win 80 coins or 8 coins for $80, or maybe 54 coins like Justin Diamond did. Bob is saying Sanders played 10 years. Jim Brown played 9 years. Jim Brown's seasons were 12 and 14-game seasons. Brown led the NFL in rushing 8 of his 9 seasons, and Brown is the only running back to average over 100 yards per game for a career. Jim Brown was voted the 4th greatest athlete of the 20th century. Barry Sanders, 76. And Barry Sanders never threw hand grenades into Nazi air ducts like Jim Brown did. All right, Bob. Drop that mic, Bob. Lay out that argument for Jim Brown. The argument that would be had for Barry Sanders, I think it's harder for him to lead the league in rushing when he's in the same era as Emmitt Smith. It's also harder for him. Think about this for Barry Sanders. All those yards per carries he had, they knew they were going to run the ball. The Lions were a bad team. Jim Brown, I think, played on a little bit better teams. The athletes weren't quite as great, but you can make a case for Jim Brown, and you definitely made it, Bob. That is what's tricky about eras, comparing athletes in eras. The reason why I like Barry better than Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton, he had a lot more yards per carry. He was more efficient with what he did. But I can't sit here, and Bob, I know you're a Jim Brown guy, but we can't say for sure because they were in different eras. But there's good arguments to be made for both. Those are my top two. Clearly, Bob and the athlete of the 20th century, sports century, they're definitely more on that Jim Brown territory. So we did knock off another slot in the Slim Reaper, and we did knock off a couple slots in the minis. So we're now 1 away on the minis, 6 away on the Slim Reaper, 5 away on the Fast Break basketball jerseys, 8 away on Loaded Dice, 6 away on the Beater Box, and 7 away in the St. Pat's jerseys. So thank you very much, guys, for getting some orders, getting us close. We'll be ripping boxes in no time. No time here in the UA Live break room.
Kamen, did you see Calvin Ridley suspended for the entire 2022 season?
For betting.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Gosh. He bet against his own team? Was that the deal?
No, I think he bet for the Falcons to win.
To win.
They said that he made 3 bets totaling $1,500. He made a 3-legger, a 5-leg, and an 8-leg parlay.
And he probably lost all 3.
Yeah, I think so.
It's parlays. I mean,
right.
It's betting, right? Parlays.
He was out of state, so it's not like he was like in the Falcons facility or
Correct.
anything like that. He was out of state. Just, a bonehead thing. Like, obviously it sucks that he's suspended for the whole 2022 season. Seems like a bit of an overreaction, but
yes.
I understand, the NFL has to protect the integrity of the game.
Yeah, my first thought was he needs to get suspended, but a full season, like you said, he was away from the facility. And I'll be honest with you, man, sports are so unpredictable that just because you're around the team, I know it gives you a little bit of an up, but really, in all honesty, I don't know that it helps that much. It really... it is so unpredictable week to week, game to game. I did feel the full year suspension was probably a little harsh. I do also think this was obviously going on while we had those mental health issues. He stepped away from the team, and that's when he did it.
He said he wasn't even watching the games.
He wasn't even watching the games.
He was betting, and he didn't even care.
Now, how did that come out? That's my question.
He made a bet on his phone through an app, just like you and I, and apparently there's a third-party company that monitors the bets that come through these apps.
And they saw his name.
And they alert the necessary, they'll alert the MLB, the NHL, whoever, if they see a player, and they saw Calvin and reported it to the NFL.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did break the rules, Bob. I'll be honest with you. I'm not exactly sure that Calvin Ridley was thinking about that at the time. Like what the rules were. I mean, he should know that those are the rules, but I'm not 100% sure that he did know those rules. So, but we'll see. Looks like we're closed on a break.
And like you said, I mean, the rules are the rules. So really the conversation ends there, but it is kind of crazy that the NFL, who is in bed with all these gambling companies making hundreds of millions and if not billions of dollars from gambling, hey, you can't gamble. You're gone for a year, you know what I mean? And not to mention the Brian Flores thing, talking about an owner paying somebody to tank. He's not suspended, but Calvin Ridley is.
The NFL just cares about the money most of anything. Barry Bonds definitely knew the rules. I think this is a little bit different scenario. What sucks for him, though, is $1,500, but he loses $10 million.
Yeah,
11. So that's $11 million, what his salary is. So that's just much different. So close the mini, Tashina. Thank you very much. Tyler Johnson, Michael Lepre, Ricky Prince, William Eads, Dwayne Robbie. Can we get 2 box numbers in our Rookie of the Year minis? We have a whole bunch of them on the ticker. Drop us with 2 box numbers, and James will get them. Sup, I'm over 40. You think the Packers would pay me $100K? That's all I want to back Aaron. Michael,
hey.
I don't think they're paying for you, man.
Maybe.
But I wish.
They could use some marketing up there. It's a little boring in Green Bay.
Yeah. Ridley can gamble. Ridley could play blackjack or bet on the Kentucky Derby. He just couldn't bet on football. That's true. A good point.
That is true.
That is a good point.
On freaking anything.
AFC North, NFC East, says Chris Roberts. Okay.
20 and 20.
Sweet. I don't think those are on the ticker, by the way. Michael Lepre, I don't think those are on the ticker. I actually remember 22 being called on a personal last night.
Okay.
So the numbers that are in the ticker is what you guys can call. 27 and 42 from Ricky. Thank you very much, Ricky. I can throw a Nerf ball really well, says Michael. I bet. 27 and 42 are going off the ticker. Thank you very much, Ricky Prince, for filling up that break and giving us the box numbers. We are heading to your divisions. And let's keep the show rolling. Let's close out that Slim Reaper because we'll drop a new series mid-show. And let's close out the beater box. That is our chase item of the day. 9 times on the dice roll. We normally have a bunch of breaks done at this point. A little slow early in the show today, but it doesn't mean that we can't heat back up. All right, 9 times after the dice roll. Let's see what we got. I believe Tyler should be in the NFC North. Ricky should be in the AFC West. So let's see. That's what we have. William, you're in the NFC South. Ricky also has the NFC East. Michael Lepre in the NFC West. By the way, Ricky, you can get Emmitt Smith with the NFC East. Dwayne Robbie in the NFC or AFC North. Dwayne's a big Bengals fan. Okay. I'm sure he would like a Jamar Chase with that AFC North division. Tashina, thank you very much for the close. You are in the AFC South. Ricky in the East and out in the AFC West. Thank you very much, guys. Double box break. First break of the day, hoping for the first of many breaks. All right, we'll start with 27. We go chronologically on those Rookie of the Year minis. 27 and 42. Let's see what we got here. Thank you very much, guys. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rolling on the breaks. All right. What is that age-old saying we say, James, in the break room? Closer magic? Well, here it is. Darius Leonard, AFC South, on the camo. Are you kidding me, Tashina? Darius Leonard on the camo. One of the best linebackers in the NFL. That is the AFC South. That is Tashina Miller. Closer magic, Darius Leonard on the camo. You kidding me? Holy moly. LOL, says Tashina. She's got a smile on her face. I can't blame you, Tashina. That is an absolutely great hit. Darius Leonard, by the way, has made the last 3 straight Pro Bowls, a 3-time first-team All-Pro, including this year, the 2018 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, and led the league in tackles that year, led the league in forced fumbles this past season, one of the best linebackers in the National Football League on the camo. First camo for Tashina. Congratulations. Hopefully, the first of many, Tashina. What a hit, man. Woo! Not bad. With 1 spot, single spot snipe, all it takes is 1 to win, and the closer magic for Tashina. Congratulations, Tashina. All righty. Darius Leonard. Awesome. All right, it is a double box break. We have 1 more to go. A pretty good start to the show as far as breaks go. Pretty good start to the show. A lot of times the camos we get in here, James, tend to be headliner hits.
Sure.
Very rarely do you see a camo that's not a headliner hit. So that threw me off a little bit. Happy International Women's Day to the women in the break room. Kamen, bring flowers to your girlfriend, and James, flowers to your wife. Flowers out of the blue will be remembered down the road. All right. Bob with the win. And let's not forget my mom.
Good man.
Bob is a good man. That is taking notes, Bob. Learning from the best. That's actually, it's interesting you say that because last year I did bring flowers to my girlfriend and mom on this holiday.
Really?
Because you know this, James, I was born in Bulgaria, moved to the U.S. when I was 8 years old. International Women's Day is a huge deal in Bulgaria.
Really?
It's like Mother's Day pretty much. So, and not as celebrated here, but it should be. Bob bringing up good points. All right, second box of this break, 42, as called out by Ricky Prince, number of Jackie Robinson. Oh, man. You got to be kidding me. Closer magic. Tashina closed us out. Got an AFC South hit with Darius Leonard. In the words of DJ Khaled, how about another one, Tashina? Jimmy Smith on the Lunar. 9 1,000-yard receiving seasons, more than 12,000 in his career. That is 25th all-time. Two-time Super Bowl champ because he played with the Cowboys early in his career, but known as for his time with the Jaguars from 95 to 05. Five-time Pro Bowler, led the league in catches in 1999. Two-time second-team All-Pro, Jimmy Smith on the Lunar. So Tashina had one spot. She got 2 specialty helmets, 2 hits. Unbelievable. Worth more than $39 without question. Thank you very much, Tashina. Very nice. Very, very nice. So far, the winner in the break room is definitely Tashina. Darius Leonard, now Jimmy Smith. It is International Women's Day, as Bob told us. The lady is dominating in the break room. The lady is dominating in the break room. I think Tashina is the only lady who's entered today. Obviously, we have Katrina in our break room. We have Stephanie Simpkins as well. A few other ladies play with us regularly. Tashina, the only one that's ordered today, International Women's Day. She has won both boxes with one spot.
There you go.
Tashina, keep it rolling. It's your day, girl. It is your day. Very nice.
That does catch us up on our breaks, though. So a quick update on the break page for you guys so we can keep the show rolling. We've got 5 slots remaining in break number 1 of the beater box. That's $23 a slot. That's a 10-spot top spot. So we're halfway on that, and it's today's chase. We got 6 slots remaining in break number 1 of the Slim Reaper replica helmet series. Just 1 box remaining in that series, and then we will drop the St. Patrick's Day helmet mixer for you guys mid-show if we fill that out during the show, like Kamen has mentioned. And we are 5 slots away on the Fast Break Autograph Basketball Jersey Series. That is a 10-spot as well, so halfway on that. And those would be the few things on the break page that we should try and jump into.
Very nice. All right, so here we go. This is that St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. Tashina, I know you weren't here earlier. Ricky Prince, you weren't here earlier. The lowdown is we close out the Slim Reaper. We're not waiting till tonight. We will drop this series this afternoon. You can get headliners like Joe Montana, who is number 2 all-time best quarterback, according to James and perhaps myself as well. John Elway, a top 10 quarterback ever. O.J. Simpson, top 10 running back. Ricky Williams, CeeDee Lamb, and Jordy Nelson are in that series. That is a mixture of replicas and full-size authentics, and includes those coins. You can get extra money. So let's get rolling. That one is one box left. This is it. Let's get rolling. So very nice. Chris is asking, Kamen, is that a Las Vegas Raiders shirt you have on? No, I don't wear that stuff, Chris. Only James.
He's got it on.
What is Lamb? CeeDee Lamb. Hey, Chris, we have Jordy Nelson. I'm not sure on the CeeDee Lamb.
That was in the
St. Patty's series.
Uh-huh. Headliners.
I think he's guessing whether it's an authentic or a rep. I'm not sure on the CD. But Chris, we do have a Jordy Nelson in there. So, and Ricky said, do I need to change my name today to a female? Maybe, Ricky. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe draft up your account and change your name to Rachel for the day or something. So that could work. We did knock off another slot in the beater box. We are now 5 away. Let's close out that Reaper, guys. Let's see that new series. Let's close out the Slim Reaper. We'll see the new series this show. And let's not forget that Emmitt Smith and Jamar Chase are still out there in the Rookie of the Year minis. A lot of good hits in that series. We just had a Darius Leonard and Jimmy Smith, which were not headliner hits. So a lot of good stuff in that series for sure.
And a quick update that we just got. Both Loaded Dice series, I believe, and our basketball jersey series were just posted to our mystery box page. So if you're interested in grabbing a personal in any of those, you definitely can. Or if you'd just like to have it shipped to your house, open it there while you're all nice and comfy, you can do that too.
Awesome. 2 left in the beater. Tashina just took 3. Thank you very much. And Bob is saying, just don't change your name in Twitch. You'll be stuck for 2 months. Bob was Slime 459. One of the things about this job is we hop in to a show. We see a Slime 459 comment. Now we see Yelberton, James. Yelberton.
Bob, when are you going back? You sticking with Yelberton or what? Is the time up?
How close are we to 2 months, Bob? I personally like Slime 459 better, Bob, but that's just me.
I wish you could have both, Bob.
Best of both worlds. Tashina, you're hopping into the beater box. Thank you very much. Slim Reaper, 5 left in that series, Tashina. We will drop a new series mid-show, so if you want to help close anything out, do your closer magic, which got you those 2 minis the last time around. Hop into the Slim Reaper. No, about 10 more days, says Bob.
So according to Bob,
Okay.
next Friday, we're gonna have a celebration in here because Slimer will be back.
Let's go. I believe that's the day after St. Patrick's Day.
There you go.
So there you go, Bob. Looking forward to that for sure.
I'll drink to that.
All right, guys, I'm going to drop the beater box link in the chat. We have 2 slots remaining in the beater box. We will do that break this show, so close it out. And let's close out the Slim Reaper. We are now 3 away on the Reaper, 1 away on the beater box, 6 away on the minis. Those are the hot series. Let's rock, let's roll, get those done. I'll change my handle to Guinness. I don't know, Bob. That'll be 2 more months, man. 2 more months. Don't do it, Bob. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, man. All right, guys. Who is going to close out the Reaper in the beater box? Closer magic is a thing. Who wants to close us out? Ricky Prince got a bunch of orders. Thank you very much, Ricky. Nathan's in here. William Eads.
There we go. Thanks, Reggie Tags.
Reginald Taglicod, thank you very much on the close on the beater box. You guys know the drill. Drop us a box number, and we'll rip that bad boy. Beater box is a top spot break. So we open up the item first, and then we see what is inside. If you are in that, actually, I do know who's in the beater box. Chris is in there, and he's already got a number, 39. All right, thank you very much, Chris. Beater box is not eligible for trade-in Tuesday, by the way. It is trade-in Tuesday. You can trade in your items. If you have a jersey or a mini, you can trade in for 1 box, a replica for 2 boxes, and a full-size authentic for 3. Beater box, by the way, 39, Chris Roberts. He's great at picking box numbers. Chris had 1 box that maybe wasn't as great as in the ones before. Safe to say, Chris is back. This is heavy. This is a full-size authentic in here, so whoever gets this hit is definitely going to win some money. Is there a Bulgarian beer available here? Bob, there's a Bulgarian beer named Kamen. It's named after me. Not named after me myself, named after the name Kamen. James, in Bulgaria, they have a big thing where they have chocolates and beers named after people. You know how they have the Cokes that are like, have a Coke with James? They have actual things named after people. So there's actually a Bulgarian beer named after me.
Okay.
You can find.
You like it?
I do. It's pretty good. It's sort of like a Heineken, better version of that, like something like that. I'll say this: you can find Bulgarian beers in the Chicagoland area. There's a lot of restaurants. There's like 3 or 4 Bulgarian restaurants in the Chicagoland area, and a Bulgarian store about 40 minutes from here. Okay. So. Wow, you're strong. All right. Well, hey, let's do the beater box. We'll talk more about excellent Bulgarian traditions maybe later. But let's get rolling with the beater box. This is the top spot break. A full-size authentic is in here. It is heavy. It is definitely a full-size authentic. Let's see. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is nice. Let's see. I can't tell who it is. It's Hall of Fame 14. Let me see if the card is in here. Oh, it is in here. Never mind. We've got ourselves Andre Reed. Andre Reed, one of the all-time great Buffalo Bills. He was a great receiver in the 80s and 90s. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 7-time Pro Bowler, 87 career receiving touchdowns. That's 14th all-time, more than 13,000 career receiving yards. Also in the top 20. Hall of Fame 2014, Andre Reed on a flash. You kidding me, James? This is sick. What is... so the only issue with it is there's some scratches on the top of the helmet. Some scratches on the top there on the helmet. I don't know how much you see those on camera, but it is non-display side. You display this bad boy like this. You don't see the scratches. Hall of Fame Flash beater box helmet. Whoever wins this is going to absolutely love it. So let's hit top spot. 9 times on the dice roll, you're taking home this sick Andre Reed Bills Flash. You kidding me? This is quite the hit. This is definitely a steal. And who had, let's see. Did anyone have a bunch of spots in there? I think Tashina had a few, but I mean, this is worth more than $69 for sure. All right, here we go. 9 times on the dice roll, guys. It's shiny. It is shiny, Chris. It is a flash, and the Bills have maybe the best flash in the game. All right, 8 clicks. Chris Roberts, your top spot, but we've only randomized 8 times. 9 is the dice roll as chosen at the beginning of the program. 9th and final click. It is Tashina Miller, International Women's Day. Tashina, you are still on fire. You kidding me? International Women's Day indeed. Chris says, stop now. Stop now. Holy moly. Day of the ladies. Tashina is killing it in the break room.
Call your friends, Tashina.
Hold on. We have breaking news. We have several people commenting here. Russell Wilson traded to the Broncos.
No.
You kidding me?
I don't need that kind of news today.
Oh, yeah. You're in that AFC West. You got Patrick
I don't
Mahomes.
need those kind of problems.
You got Justin Herbert to deal with. Now you got Russell Wilson. Hey, I'm not happy either as a Chiefs fan.
Oh
I don't want
God.
Wilson in that division.
Oh, my God.
Congrats to Sheena. Very nice.
Doesn't matter how good Derek Carr plays next year.
Oh, man. A lot of NFL news breaking on a Tuesday afternoon.
Dude, why are we getting spam so hard in the chat right now?
I don't know, a lot of spam. Get out of here, spam. Get out of here. Tashina, hope you like the Andre Reed. Full-size authentic, a few minor scratches up top in the beater box. James, I think we're pretty close on a couple of breaks. Where are we at on that Slim Reaper?
We are 3 slots away on that Slim Reaper.
Okay.
Still sitting pretty there. We got 4 slots on break number 2 for our Rookie of the Year mini helmet series.
Okay. We're ready to roll, man.
Yeah, that's about where we are.
Awesome. I'll give you this beater box helmet because that big one, get it out of the way here. Ricky, you buy into the beater box to be eligible for the wheel spin. A beater box. So actually, we will have a wheel spin. You buy into the beater box. We're happy to do a few more beater boxes if you want. We're not kidding with this span, man.
Who said that in the chat? Who said Russell Wilson?
Is that a lie? Are they trying to?
I don't see anything.
Okay,
about
James doesn't see anything.
Nothing big or legitimate. Where you see it? Twitter?
I don't know. I'm gonna block all these spammers right now.
Yeah, I've already been doing that.
They just keep coming, huh?
Yeah, different names.
What the heck are we doing? You guys are not getting anything out of us? Blocked. They just keep coming, man. What the heck is going on?
Somebody's having fun. Darks.
That's right.
That's all right.
Breaking
Whatever.
on NFL Network, says Chris Hammers.
Okay, so
Right now.
people.
Okay, so I mean, I'm sure if it's on
All right, I see
NFL
that.
Network, it's a thing. Is that Rich Eisen's on there? Former ESPN guy? Holy moly. All right. Well, hey, let's close out those breaks that we're talking about. We're happy to talk a lot more about Russell Wilson. I mean, where does that put the Broncos in that division? I think the Chiefs are first. Are Broncos now second? I mean, are your Raiders last? Third? I don't know. Justin Herbert's pretty good.
No, I'd say the Chargers are last.
Chargers are last?
The Chargers are the Chargers.
The Chargers going to charge her, right?
Yeah. I'd say with Josh McDaniels, I'd say the Raiders are 2A, 2B with the Broncos. We're going to have to go head-to-head with
Okay.
Russell Wilson. Talent-wise, he definitely has the better team at the moment.
Sure. All right. Well, hey, I don't know. I mean, I think Jerry Jeudy is a pretty happy guy right now. Jerry Judy's very talented receiver.
Cortland Sutton, Noah
Yeah,
Fant.
those guys, their careers haven't taken out just yet. My former guy, Drew Lock, a Mizzou Tiger, who I've interviewed and know personally, he's not too happy because he's definitely out of any chance for a starting job. He's like, oh, man, here we go. And he might lose his number. He was number 3. If he still stays on the team, he's going to lose his number, lose his job. Like, man. You watch it, James? Go Chargers, says William Eads.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, so Bob, you should eat your kebabche, which is one of my favorite foods. So Kamenitsa is the one I would pick because that's my beer. But I believe Zagorka is probably the most popular Bulgarian beer. That's the one that I always see in Bulgaria. Shumensko is also popular. So all those are good options, Bob. It's official pending physical. Done for now. Got to make room for a big shipment coming soon from some awesome breakers. Okay, Tashina.
Sweet.
We are happy to make that happen for you. Happy to make that happen. All right, guys. 2 away on the Reaper. 2 away on Rookie of the Year. Minis double box break.
No way.
So we will do both of those. What are you reading? Is it official?
I got it. I just got it from Bleacher Report.
It's official. It's everywhere now.
It's a lit.
Oh, man. That's cool for the NFL, though. How about
what
this?
the Seahawks get, though? I want to know.
Yeah, what did
It's
the
the
Seahawks get?
compensation.
So, I mean, this is a crazy day. Like, you know how the NBA always comes in with these, like, trades and all this drama? The NFL is like, hey, man, we can do this, too.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, probably 2 of the top 5 best quarterbacks in the league.
Mm-hmm.
If Russ is healthy, Rodgers obviously top 5, if not top 1 or 2. A lot of breaking news today. I'd say the Broncos, I was getting to say they were upset about not getting Rodgers, but not a bad consolation prize.
Sure.
Not a bad consolation prize.
I'll say one thing for everybody in the chat saying the Raiders are coming last. The Chargers are coming back with the same team, right?
Sure.
Broncos got a quarterback. Russell Wilson makes a huge difference, but in large part, that division is going to remain pretty much the same. The Raiders finished second and made the playoffs in that division last year. So Russell's going to have to earn it, and so is Justin Herbert. And Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
I've got the Broncos getting second, getting a wild card spot. Broncos have been owned so much by the Chiefs. It'll be interesting if they can even get a win against Kansas City. So that's who I think in that division. I mean, I think Chiefs, obviously with Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce, the Holy Trinity, basically those 3 guys, they're still the top dog. But the Broncos had a great defense last season, and they do have Sutton. They've got, Judy. They've got some targets. I think they should get second place, in my opinion, in that division. Raiders, Chargers, I can see those teams going 9-7, Broncos, or not 9-7, 9-8 or whatever, and have like the Broncos go 10-7 and Chiefs go like 13-4.
Nope.
I can see everyone going 500 in that division, though. It's a good division. So, all right, guys, how are we looking, James? Did we close something up?
We did not.
All right, so we're 1 away on the Slim Reaper. We're going to drop a new series mid-show as soon as we close out that Slim Reaper, and then 2 away on the minis, a double box break. 2 away. So let's close those up. And 5 away on the basketball jerseys. That's another break that I would like to get done today. So, okay, well, Skinny Yeti's saying Raiders have a new coach. Need time to adjust to the new scheme.
No.
James is like, no, we're going to roll day 1.
No.
We're rolling day 1.
Mm-mm. That's not what they brought. That's not what they brought him in for. That's not what McDaniels is here for. They did not sit down in that meeting and talk about the greatness of the Raiders and where we want to go and say, yeah, but 3 years from now, we'll be ready to rock and roll.
All righty. All right, Ricky, thank you very much for hopping in. We knocked off some slots on the Loaded Dice baseball as well, guys. Would love to do a baseball break. We are 6 away there, 5 away on basketball jerseys, 1 on the Slim Reaper, 6 on the St. Patty's Day jerseys, 2 on the Rookie of the Year minis, and then 9 away on the beater box. We're getting some movement in the break page. A lot of people participating in the chat. A lot of orders coming in. Let's keep the show rolling. Let's keep rocking. We will have a fun afternoon. Normally, the orders are hot early in the show, then they tail off. This day's a little bit different. Orders are hot late in the show. Chris Hammer saying, Phil, Rookie of the Year mini. I agree, Chris. Let's fill it up. Let's fill that mini up. Let's get an Emmitt Smith. Let's get a Jamar Chase today. It's filled, actually. It's closed. You got your wish, Chris. While we do that break, let's close out the Slim Reaper, because I want to do at least a few boxes of that new series. In order for that to happen, I would like that Reaper closed as soon as possible. Closer magic, says Chris, okay? It worked for Tashina. Let's see if it works for Chris. Chris, I'm sure will give us a box number or 2 box numbers. If you're in the chat, let us know on box numbers better make it fast if you want to beat Chris Roberts. And I think Ricky got the close. I think Chris was
That's correct.
second to last. So we'll see.
That's ready to go.
All right, that list is ready. We need 2 box numbers. We have Ricky Prince, Chris Hammers, Chris Roberts, Jason Amer, Reginald Taglicod. 30 says Chris. Okay, we need 1 more. Chris is going with 30. Do you know why Chris picked 30, by the way?
No.
So Chris is a firm believer in that the 10, 20, 30, 40. He believes in even numbers that like start something are good hits.
Okay.
That's Chris's strategy. So I'm not one to question because Chris has done a really good job picking out box numbers in the past. So thank you very much, Chris. We need 1 more. Ricky says 32. 32 from Ricky. So 30 and 32 going off the ticker. I will get the randomizer started. So thank you very much, guys. Let's rock and roll on these minis. Chris had 38. You are not going to get the second one, Chris, because Ricky Prince beat you. Chris on YouTube today, not on Facebook. Chris is normally a Facebook guy. He's on YouTube. We've got folks all over the stream. We got Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. All 3 platforms are roughly evenly supported in our break room. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 more click for our divisions. 9 times on our divisions. All right, take the randomizer down. Jason Amer should be up top. He is. Jason, you've got the NFC North. Ricky in the NFC South. Chris Hammers, NFC East. Could it be Emmitt Smith? Ricky Prince, NFC West. Chris Hammers also has the AFC North, which could be Jamar Chase. So Chris Hammers could potentially win Emmitt Smith and Jamar Chase in the same break. Reginald Taglicod in the AFC South. Chris in the AFC East. I'm sure he's going to say that division's going to hit. And Ricky out in the AFC West, looking for that closer magic. All right, double box break. The first of 2 boxes will rip in this series. The first of hopefully many on this show. Actually, 3rd and 4th boxes, because we did one earlier. All right, here we go. Box 30. We're going low to high. We'll do 30 first. 32 next. Rookie of the Year minis. Nope, I won't hit, says Chris, because Chris thinks 30 is a headliner. All right, let's see. All righty. First break, we've got Lamar Miller, the Texans running back on the Texans mini. Chris is not going to hit. That is Reginald out in the AFC South. Reginald, you are taking home Lamar Miller. Very nice, Reggie. Lamar Miller, the talented running back for the Texans football team. Not a bad start to this double box break. Pro Bowler in 2018. Also was a Dolphin before, but this is him on the Texans. Really talented running back. Still pretty young, I think, Lamar Miller is.
Yeah, he's actually on your Bears this year.
He was.
Last year, I don't know if he was on the practice squad or what.
I don't think he played, though. I can't remember him getting carries. Maybe when, what's-his-name went down, we had Montgomery going down.
Sure.
Maybe a little replacement, Mr. Lamar Miller. So AFC South is hot, by the way. We had Darius Leonard. We had, who else? Jimmy Smith. And now Lamar Miller for Reginald Taglicod. All right, Chris, if you want to hit, what division are you predicting next? My guess is Chris is going to go with either the AFC North or the NFC North. Or, excuse me, NFC East. Because he thinks it's a headliner, maybe in box 32. All right, double box break. First break in the books. Is the Reaper closed yet? Let's close that Reaper.
It is.
It is. All right. Good deal. Good deal. The Reaper is closed. James, can you post that new series now then?
I absolutely can.
Awesome. Thank you very much, James. Let me write up Lamar Miller. I didn't write it up there. All right. Lamar Miller. Second box. 32. There it is. You can see it. It's called out in the chat. Actually, the 32 is almost cut off, but there's the 32. Second break in this double box break. Still looking for Emmitt Smith and Jamar Chase, the 2 prize helmets in this series. Well, Chris Hammers was in here saying, close the mini. And Chris, you wanted it closed? I'm sure you like this hit. Jamar Chase on the Bengals. How about it? Jamar Chase, Rookie of the Year. He was already top 5 in the league in receiving yards. Headliner hit. Talented future with Joe Burrow, one of the best in the game, over 200 yards against my Chiefs in the regular season. You gotta be kidding me. Boom, says Chris. Wow, says Chris. Chris hammers with the boom. Chris Roberts with the wow. Top 5 receiver in the game. Just a rookie. What a great career he's gonna have. This is a guy that could challenge Jerry Rice's all-time record, considering how good Joe Burrow is. Considering we have a 17-game season, Chris hammers. Jamar Chase, box 32. What a hit. Holy moly. Congrats, Chris. Closer magic. I don't know where the closer magic is, but congratulations indeed. Very nice. Jamar Chase. Holy moly. Chris Hammers is given the fire. He likes it. I mean, how could you not? This is just a thing of beauty. This is just a great mini helmet, James.
That's that dude right there.
That's that dude. I'm in awe of this. Probably the best hit of the day so far, but the day is still young. Got a whole bunch more helmets to rip this show. A whole bunch more in the night show tonight as well. So you guys are in for a treat. A lot of fire in our break room at the moment. Sorry, wrong closer, said Chris. All right, well, hey, Slim Reaper number 1's coming up. Let's see what we got here. We've got ourselves Jason Amer, Dwayne Robbie, William Eads, Ricky Prince, Nathan Amico, and Alexander Matthews. Can you guys... Actually, no box number needed. 37 is the last box in the series. I'll take it off the ticker. James, you can get it. I will randomize straight for our divisions. I got to update my address before sending, please, for shipping, says Chris. All right, Chris. I'll try and let our team know, but I would update that ASAP if I was you. All right, box 37. This is the last box of the Slim Reaper series. This series is closed out, so this is it. Very last box in the Slim Reaper. All right, take the randomizer up. We are going 8 times for your divisions. 9 times, excuse me. Is that new series up already?
It sure is.
Sweet. The new series is up. Joe Montana, John Elway, O.J. Simpson. Get it while you still can. Fresh series up on the site. Ready to rip this show. One more click on the randomizer. Our divisions are set. Jason Amer, again in the NFC North. He's been in that North a lot today. Ricky Prince in the NFC South. Dwayne Robbie, NFC East. Alexander Matthews, NFC West. William Eads in the AFC North. Regimo, AFC South. Ricky, AFC East. Nathan, AFC West. Chris is saying breaking news. What else is going on, Chris? I can't handle this day, man.
Is he getting the Russell Wilson late?
He might be getting the Russell Wilson late. Chris may not have been in here. Today, it's like every break, LOL, says Jason. Well, Jason, we have a lot of Bears items, a lot of Vikings, a lot of Packers. NFC North is a division that definitely wins. Mike Williams signs 3-year deal with the Chargers. Okay, that's like, normally that's big news, but compared to everything we've seen today, that's like, whatever. Whatever. Mike Williams was very productive for me in fantasy this year. I can't say that about a lot of my other players, but he certainly was. All right, Slim Reaper number 1. Again, another one. Another AFC South hit. Earl Campbell, Hall of Fame 91. One of the all-time great running backs. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, an NFL MVP, one of the few guys to ever do that. Beautiful looking Oilers helmet too. AFC South, Regimo Tagliacad. Another win for Regimo, both times in the AFC South. We had someone in the chat the other day say, oh man, AFC South, it's a bad division. AFC South is not too bad lately, guys. Spicy. Earl Campbell. Very nice, Reggie. Boom, I love it, says Chris Roberts. He likes Earl Campbell. Chris is hunting Earl Campbell. How can you not? Earl is a beast.
A legend for a reason.
Legend for a reason. All right, a lot of fire in the break room today, guys. We're just ripping through breaks. Got a slow start, but as my 8th grade middle school track shirt said, James, It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So I think we're finishing well, and we don't have to finish anytime soon, though, guys. We keep filling up boxes, getting breaks. We are happy to stay on a whole while longer. How are we looking on the break page, though, James, at the moment?
We are pretty wide open on the break page. We had a couple of people grab some spots in the new St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet mixer. We have 6 slots remaining in that. Still have 8 in Head and Shoulders, still sitting at 5 on the fast break jerseys, 6 on loaded dice baseballs, 6 on St. Patrick's Day jerseys, 9 on beater box number 2, and 8 on the Rookie of the Year mini helmet series break number 3.
Awesome, good deal. It's trade-in Tuesday today, but I'm not sure that anyone wants to trade in any of their hits today because they've been pretty good.
Pretty good.
Not much to trade in today. Regimal and Tashina are really happy. They've been winning a lot in the show today. So, International Women's Day, if you're a lady watching, Tashina Miller had 1 spot on the minis, got 2 hits. So if you're a lady and watching the break room, hop in and make it happen. Maybe it is your day. So we are definitely moving and grooving now. We have 5 left on the jerseys, 6 left in the St. Patty's Day mixer that you just mentioned, the helmet mixer. I think also 6 left in the jerseys. 5 left in the basketball jerseys, and 6 left in the loaded dice. Those are all breaks we can probably do today. And those Rookie of the Year minis, by the way, we did pull Jamar Chase. We still have an Emmitt Smith out there in this series. So a lot of good stuff out there, guys. Let's fill up some breaks. And now that that break is officially on the break page, I'm going to officially pull it up here. It'll look full screen. It'll look nice and better. This is our new St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. We just dropped this a few minutes ago. John Elway, Joe Montana, O.J. Simpson, Jordy Nelson, Ricky Williams on a flash, and CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys' young, talented receiver in this series. This is a mix of replicas and authentics. I'm not sure the exact mix, but typically those are roughly 2/3 reps, 1/3 authentics. But on top of that, you can get some extra coins. It is the St. Patrick's Day series that comes with those gold coins. Every coin is worth $10 of UA Signature Club cash. So let's play that series. Let's get rocking and rolling with that one. We've pulled a lot of good hits. Could we pull Joe Montana? Could we pull O.J. Simpson? That series, by the way, guys, is out of 30 boxes. 30 boxes. So it is a limited series. It is a break room exclusive. You guys can easily track the headliners, and we can easily pull those helmets in a hurry because it is a 30-box series. Typically, our full-size helmet series are 40 or 50 boxes. So hop in, close that up. I'd love to see at least 2 to 3 breaks in that one during this show, and obviously a whole bunch more tonight. So let's see some magic in the St. Patty's Day. It is priced at $53, by the way. Earlier, I was asked how much was it. I said 54, 53. I could be off by $1, so I think I said 54. It is 53 on the price point. So not a bad price point because you can get yourself a full-size authentic in that series. You can get extra coins, and you can get some all-time great quarterbacks in that series. Not to mention O.J. Simpson. So really, really good stuff. And those are spread out. We have an AFC West hit, an Elway, I think AFC East and OJ, NFC East, or NFC West, excuse me, in Montana, NFC East and CeeDee, NFC North and Jordy, and Ricky Williams is NFC South. So I believe all 6 of the headliners, James, are a different division. So Chris is saying more breaking news.
Go on today, and for anybody who may be curious as to why all this breaking news is going on today. Today is the franchise tag deadline day, so that tag accounts for a lot of money, so a lot of big money decisions being made today by NFL teams.
Isn't the Packers also have the ability to franchise tag Devontae Adams, I believe?
They have to clear the cap space, so I'm sure there's a couple more moves they need to make today in order to make that happen. But the first domino was probably getting Aaron Rodgers on board, which they now have. So now they can focus on Devontae Adams.
And I think with Rodgers back, Adams is, why would you go somewhere else? I mean, Rodgers is, a top 3 quarterback in the game, if not the best. I mean, he's not going to the Chiefs, who have a bunch of targets and have Mahomes. Like, he is in the best place for his career, especially how much Rodgers likes to zone in on him. Like, if you're Devontae Adams, I don't want to play with anyone else. Rodgers is my guy. That's the quarterback that I want to play with. So
They said this morning Devontae Adams this past season was targeted 169 times, and the next closest receiver was Aaron Jones, the running back, with 65 targets.
okay,
So
on that
he
team,
outpaced the next person on that team by 100 targets.
it's incredible.
So you're absolutely right.
He doesn't want to go anywhere. And I probably total targets in the NFL, maybe he was number 2. I know Cooper Kupp probably had more, but he's got to be like top 2 or 3 for sure in total targets. We are moving like crazy on that St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. Just 3 slots remaining, guys. Let's fill that up. Boxes 1 through 10 available in the room. We knock off a bunch of breaks. We'll make a whole bunch more available out of 30 that series. Okay, I know Chris is just trolling now. He's trolling. He is definitely trolling here. I think you're getting trolled, James.
Yeah, no kidding.
Chris, we don't believe that. We're not that foolish. So
Gave me something a little bit more believable.
all right, this is that series, guys. 3 slots remaining. Let's do that series. And we have some good non-headliner hits. We've got William Eads is a big Charger fan. We have Antonio Gates. I know we have a lot of Colt fans in the room. Edgerrin James and Dwight Freeney in that series. And the best signature in sports, Curtis Martin, is also in that series. Those are all full-size helmets. A mixture of replicas and full-size authentics. Dang rumors, don't believe them. Chris, no one in their right mind would trade for Mitchell Trubisky, a starting quarterback in the NFL. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right, sold out on the St. Patty's helmets, guys. Sold out. Thank you very much. We are going to rip those helmets. If you are in that break, drop us a box number 1 through 10 available. Justin Diamond, who, by the way, can speak to this more than anyone else. Those gold coins are pretty cool. He got 54 coins, $540 US Signature Club cash. Justin Diamond looking for some more magic in that St. Patty's series. Bob is looking for box 2. Thank you very much, Bob. Box 2 is going off the ticker. Ricky had 7, lucky number 7. Ricky, tell you what, since you love that number, Ricky, if you hop into the next St. Patty's full-size helmet series, maybe we can get 7 for you then. I don't know about the spam, man. I'm annoyed, absolutely.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, it's not our fault. Cowboys have traded Amari Cooper for some leftover Super Bowl confetti. I like it, James.
That's right.
That's a good rumor for sure. All right, guys. I'm heading to the randomizer for your divisions. We have a box 2, James, in the St. Pat's helmets.
You got it.
The inaugural St. Pat helmet series. We are getting this series started with a bang. All right, here we go. Heading to the randomizer. We're going to go 9 times for your divisions. Thank you, James. And this is, what did I say? A mixture of full-size authentics and reps. This one feels heavy. It feels heavy, probably unauthentic to start the series. We'll find out very shortly. All right, so I got to throw these names in. These are the names from the last break. So I'm going to take David, Bob Boulay, William, Ricky, and Justin from this break. Throw you guys in the randomizer. We are going to go 9 times for your divisions. Let's go. All right, 9 times. A lot of good headliners in this series. A really good series. Very good stuff. All right. I don't know what's up with the spam today. I'm annoyed as well. All right, one more click. 9 times for your divisions. Take you guys down. Justin Diamond should be the bookends. NFC North and AFC West. That is, in fact, correct. Justin, you have the NFC North. Ricky in the NFC South, which could be Ricky Williams for Ricky Prince, possibly in that division. William Eads has the NFC East. Could be CeeDee Lamb. Justin Diamond has the NFC West. Could be Joe Montana. The best helmet in this series, maybe David Levis in the AFC North. Bob in the AFC South, which is red hot. Ricky has the East, and Justin Diamond also has the AFC West. So Justin Diamond could get himself a John Elway or a Joe Montana right off the bat. These are a mixture of full-size authentics and reps in the St. Patty's Day helmets. Let's get started. First break of the series, James. First break of the series. So excited. Yeah, this is definitely a full-size authentic, guys. Definitely a full-size authentic to get us started. Let's see. Chris is saying NFC North. Oh my. What in the world is this? All right. So what is this? This looks like a Shut College authentic helmet saying Hail State. I believe that's Mississippi State. Or is that, what state is that?
That's the Mississippi State Bulldogs right there.
Mississippi State, Darius Slay, by the way. So that's the NFC East hit. He is a 4-time Pro Bowler, cornerback, co-led the league in picks in 2017. First-time All-Pro, one of the best corners in the game, Darius Slay. Very, very nice. NFC East hit, William Eads on the Darius Slay hit. A full-size authentic, a Shut College helmet. That is absolutely insane helmet. I have not seen that in our break room. That is a wonderful hit. Congratulations, William, if you're watching in the chat. That is very pretty. Matt Salas, our wonderful owner. I mean, look at this. I'm going to show this off a little more.
Yeah, show the rear there. It shows the Mississippi State logo on the rear of the helmet there.
Oh, there it is. Mississippi State in the back. Shut College helmet. You have Mississippi State here in the front. Mississippi State around. I mean, this helmet is unbelievable. An unbelievable helmet. 4-time Pro Bowler Darius Slay. He was the league leader in picks in 2017. Second team All-SEC at Mississippi State. This is one of the best looking helmets I've honestly ever seen.
And
this is sick.
One thing that the camera is not doing justice for is the sort of metallic paint color that is that silver that outlines the Bulldog. William Eads will see it when it gets dropped off to his house, but it is incredibly sparkly and pretty, like our owner Matt Salas said.
It's unbelievable. Literally, this helmet is sick. So I hope you like that one. Nathan, we're just making jokes. Obviously, they didn't trade Cooper for the Rams for anything. But
I don't think that would be allowed. I don't think they'd allow you to trade a receiver for confetti.
That's right. And I would not want to trade this helmet. It is traded in Tuesday, but this is one that you just keep.
Man.
Ooh.
100, that's all we got back?
He played in Detroit from 2013 to 2019, Justin. And then, oh, you know what? That is a good point. You know what? Excuse me. So this is, if it's, do we go current team? What was the deal with this? So it's if it's a current player, we go with the current team.
If it's a collegiate item,
it's the current NFL team, right? We just talked about this earlier. Matt Salas is in the chat. He's our owner. It does go to the current team. So that is correct. It goes to the current team. So guys, when we go with the team that he played for longer, that is for retired players. So if we pull the Joe Montana Notre Dame item, it would go to the 49ers, not the Chiefs, who was his last team. So this is Matt Salas, our owner, in here commenting, guys. He sets the rules here. We go with whatever team he's currently on. Longest tenure team is only for players that are retired. So Chris Chiro's, also one of our bosses, is going with current team. So we do have it right. William Eads, congratulations on that Darius Slay. Very nice. You did win. You did win. Absolutely, William. You won a Shut College helmet. Darius Slay, Mississippi State. One of the sickest helmets I've ever seen. You did win. Any coins? You know what? This one does not have coins.
Nothing.
No coins this time.
If the hit was too good.
The hit was too good, but maybe coins next time. Very nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for filling out that break for us. It is a brand new series we just dropped during the show. It's our St. Patrick's Day helmet mixer. That's up on the break page right now. Break number 2 is posted. We are caught up on all of our breaks, so a quick update. Still halfway on our fast break autograph basketball jersey series. 6 slots remaining in our St. Patrick's Day jersey series, and we're pretty wide open on everything else. So whatever you guys are interested in, let's hop into that and let's break some more boxes.
Awesome. Have you guys got any Dak Mississippi State stuff? Nathan? I'm not sure, but we can maybe get that. I have a similar shut helmet. I won an all-black Mizzou helmet signed by Kellen Winslow. I love that, Bob. Kellen Winslow went to Mizzou like myself. One of the all-time great tight ends, a college and pro football Hall of Famer. I'm definitely a little bit jealous of that. By the way, Skinny Diety, who is Matt Kratzer, I think, he says, owner has an awesome first name.
Matt.
So they share the same name, Matt. Grab those, Chase. 8 spots in beater, says Tashina.
All right.
Breaking news, Matt trades Kamen for Chris Roberts, and Arkansas will never be the same. I don't think that's happening, Chris.
That is absolutely a headline, though.
Yeah. The beater box is a great value, though. Tashina knows that better than anyone because she got an Andre Reed Flash Authentic helmet in the beater box with a few minor scratches.
Right.
So that is definitely a great value item in the beater box. Bob wants the Portillo's coupons. He thinks that trade is fair, Mike, for Portillo's. I don't know. That's a tough call. That is definitely a tough call. All right, guys. The second St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series is up. We saw the magic in the first one. Let's fill up another one of those. And let's keep rocking and rolling on the show. 6 away in the St. Pat's jerseys. 8 away on the beater box. 8 away on the minis. Let's see, 6 away on Loaded Dice Baseball, 5 away on basketball jerseys. So we're pretty open at the moment. Let us know what you want to play in the chat, and we are happy to do that. And maybe someone else in the chat wants to do the same thing as you. So that is pretty funny. So, all right, guys, let's keep rocking. Let's keep rolling. Let's fill out those breaks. Want to keep the show rolling. A lot of fire in the break room today. We've had an Andre Reed full-size authentic. We've had that Darius Slay Mississippi State Shut College helmet. We had Jamar Chase on the mini go today. So a lot of good stuff in the break room. Let's keep more fire coming. Let's keep the early show going. It's been a wonderful show. We got off to a slow start the first 30 minutes. But since then, the orders have been coming in hot. Hot, hot, hot. So let's go. Sheena said she was done, but she's like, you know what? I'm not done. I want the beater box. I want that value. I saw what I won with Andre Reed. Sheena, it's International Women's Day. Keep rocking, keep rolling. You're doing it big. I want to give a big thank you to everyone who's ordered today, as well as everyone in the chat. Tashina Miller, Justin Diamond, Ricky Prince, William Eads, Bob Boulay, David Levis or Levis. Let us know how to say that, David. Alexander Matthews, Ricky Prince, Chris Roberts, Reginald Taglacod, Nathan Amico, Jason Amer, Chris Hammers, who won that sick Jamar Chase mini. All those folks have ordered during our 12 o'clock hour. You guys are awesome. Michael Lepre just before the show, as well as Tyler Johnson. So a lot of folks are in the break room today. A lot of folks are placing orders. Let's keep the show going because we have a lot of interest today in the break room, despite the slow starts. So let us know what break you want to do. I'm going to drop a few of the breaks that are close. So I'm dropping the link to the basketball jerseys. That is 5 slots away. I think that's our closest break. I'll drop the St. Patty's full-size helmets again because that series is really good. I will drop, let's see, the beater box link as well because that's our chase item of the day. Knocked off a couple spots there. And then pretty much anything else is straight to our break page, guys. Go there and fill it up. I've got to go shower and shave, says Bob. Won't be in tonight. Concert in New York City tonight. Who are you watching, Bob? Woo! Is it Elton John again? Who are you watching tonight?
Concerts in NYC tonight.
Yeah. Who are you watching? A special Women's Day show with the actress-singer who plays Tina Turner on Broadway. Also, Jennifer Nettles and Sarah B. I don't want to spell that or say that wrong. Congratulations, Bob. That sounds very, very great. Happy International Women's Day to all the ladies watching. as well as the gentlemen. Make sure you wish your wives, your sisters, your mothers, your daughters, make sure you wish them a happy International Women's Day, March 8th, one of the most important days of the year for sure. Otherwise, fill up the brakes, guys. Fill up the brakes. I just dropped in some brakes that are either relatively close or have been relatively hot of late. But that is our live break page. You can do any breaks right there. And let me ask a question to the chat. If you're watching in the chat, what break would you like to do? Is there a specific break you want to do in the chat? If you throw out that break, someone else agrees, we'll make it happen. So throw it out in the chat what break you guys want to do. Because we are a little bit open. I want to stay on. I want to keep ripping boxes. I want to keep talking sports. But we want to definitely get some orders filled up. Beater, says Tashina. Tashina is looking for the beater box.
You know what's kind of weird about the Russell Wilson going to Denver thing?
Sure.
If he goes and, is able to accomplish the ultimate goal, which is winning a Super Bowl for Denver, he'll probably be the only quarterback in NFL history to beat a team in the Super Bowl and then go and win a Super Bowl for that team.
I haven't thought of that. Yeah, he beat the Broncos up real good. I was a Broncos fan at the time because I really like Mr. Peyton Manning. So I was cheering for the Broncos. That was one of, it wasn't surprising that Seattle won, but how much they won by and how much they stopped that offense, because that was a record-breaking offense for the Broncos, and they completely shut them down. I think that was one of the most shocking results in Super Bowl history.
From the first play of the game, you remember the first snap went over Peyton Manning's head, out into the end zone, safety to start the game. It was over from that moment forward.
Sheena wants a Tyreek for the KC collection. Tyreek Hill, fastest receiver in the game. She's looking for a Tyreek Hill. All right, Tashina, I like that. Maybe we can pull you the cheetah of the show. The cheetah. I'm a big Tyreek Hill fan as well. Tashina, I'm a Chiefs fan, so I definitely appreciate Tyreek Hill. We did knock off another slot in the basketball jerseys. So we're going to do a basketball jersey this show, guys. 4 slots remaining in the basketball jerseys. We've got a Magic Johnson out there in the basketball jerseys. Magic Johnson Team USA basketball jersey. I would love to pull that. That was the metaphor for the rest of that game, says Nathan. I agree. It certainly was. It was a beatdown. Definitely a beatdown. We did knock off a couple more slots in the next St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet mixer and a slot in the minis as well. So we do have some orders coming in, guys. So let's keep the party rolling. Let's rock and roll. Ricky Prince hopped in. Richard Adcook hopped in. You guys all hopping in with the last few minutes. Let's fill up those breaks. I mean, I would say that Darius Slay hit was pretty wild. I mean, one of the best helmets I've ever seen. It's a very good player for sure, but sheer look of a helmet, that's tough to beat, man.
Sure.
That was tough to beat. I didn't think we would start that series with as big of a bang as we did.
Right.
And I saw the card said Darius Slay. I was waiting for Eagles item, Lions item, Mississippi State College. That thing is sweet looking. William, it is. And you're taking it home, man. You are taking home that helmet. For you guys who win a helmet in our break room, you guys can rewatch the breaks on Facebook, YouTube, I think Twitch as well. For sure, Facebook and YouTube. You can rewatch any of the breaks and rewatch that magic that just happened. I'll put it on display. I will. You know what? I will. That's a great idea. I like the way you think, William. So this is the helmet that came out of our very first St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet mixer. This was Darius Slay on the Shutt College helmet. It says Hail State. Look at that golden Mississippi State, beautiful looking helmet. And then we got Mississippi State on the back. This was pretty cool. Ricky, you're due. Throw it into existence. You're due. Wish it into existence. Sometimes when people say they're cold, then they warm up out of nowhere, Ricky. A lot of good hits in the break room. All it takes is one hit to recoup any losses. And Ricky, you are in some breaks that will break. Ricky is in our basketball break. That's going to break. He's in our Rookie of the Year minis. That will likely break this show, as well as the St. Patrick's Day helmets, which will likely break this show as well. So, Ricky, hoping to pull some magic for you and everyone else in the break room. Let's fill up those breaks. Any breaks that do not fill up this show, those carry over to tonight's night show. But I want to give it a little more time before we go home, because some orders are coming in. So James, what's the biggest news? I guess the Russell Wilson news. I mean, that's bigger than Aaron Rodgers, or no? Because we weren't sure where Rodgers is going. What's the bigger story today?
Russell Wilson's probably more exciting, but Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson news is probably equally relevant. Didn't know where Aaron Rodgers would end up until today, and obviously Russell Wilson, like I said, very exciting, shocking news.
Yeah, it's a crazy day. NBA is normally known for their crazy trades and crazy deadline stuff. Soccer is really big in that. Football, though, has definitely stolen the focus today in the free agent waivers and wires. It's been pretty wild. All right, guys, what do you guys think? What's the biggest trade news today? What's been the best hit in the break room today? And what breaks would you guys like to keep doing, rocking and rolling? I mean, this might be my favorite hit. I know Jamar Chase mini, headliner Jamar Chase was cool, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, I'm going to pull Jamar Chase up here. This is more magic you guys can see in our break room. This is just some of the stuff we pulled today. We do have an Emmitt Smith flash in this mini helmet series. Let me see. Where can we find room for this mini? Here we go. This is some of the magic we've seen in the break room. We've got the Jamar Chase mini. And we've got this Shut helmet by Darius Slay. That is some of the fire in the break room today. You guys want to keep going? Keep ripping more fire. Head to the break page. I'm interested to see what Russell Wilson we see, though, because last season he was obviously dealing with injuries, wasn't playing great. He did look better down the stretch. I think last year was maybe Russell's only losing season as a quarterback.
That's correct.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with him next. Another order coming in, guys. Michael Hallbrook. Michael was a brand new customer yesterday. He just hopped in. Can we sneak in the basketball jerseys, Michael says. Michael Lepre, that is. We can, absolutely. Denver gave up Locke, Fant, Harris, 2 first and second round picks for Russell Wilson.
Wait. That's in the chat?
This is what Matt is saying. You may look that up online and confirm it. But
Harris, who Harris? Harris.
Skinny Dietti, Matt Kratzer, I think.
No. He's saying Denver gave up Locke, Fant, and Harris.
Which one is Harris?
Who is Harris?
I'm not sure. First and second round picks. I still think it's worth it. Drew Lock makes sense, because that makes sense. A young quarterback, someone that they can give up. Doesn't surprise me, a first round pick and a second round pick. Two first round picks.
Second,
yeah. You gotta have a quarterback to win in the National Football League. I still think it's worth it. And I think if you're gonna get Russell Wilson, you gotta give up a lot, man. Because Russell Wilson is still a very good quarterback, and he's not that old. He is not that old. Guys play older.
He's younger than Stafford.
Yeah, they play. Yeah, Stafford just won a Super Bowl. I mean, you can win a Super Bowl with Russell Wilson. The Seahawks have already done it. So that, I think, to me, that's still worth it if that is in fact the trade. It is still worth it for me. All right, guys, let's keep rocking. We are going to sneak the basketball jerseys in, Michael. We have 3 slots remaining. I will drop the basketball jersey link straight in the chat. 3 slots to go. That will break this show for sure. Otherwise, if you guys want to break anything else, head on over. I think 6 away on the beater box. That can likely break. 6 away on the next St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. That could break. And still 6 away on the loaded dice baseballs. We have Mike Trout, Derek Jeter out there, Cody Bellinger, Cal Ripken Jr., Aaron Judge, Christian Yelich. A lot of good headliners left. We've only done 2 boxes in that series, 2 crates. Shelby Harris. I don't even know who that is. Shelby
He's
Harris.
a defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle, okay.
Number 96.
Number 96.
Shelby.
I mean,
you
do you-
remember a
do
few
you-
years ago when Ben Roethlisberger got picked off in the end zone looking for Antonio Brown at Denver, and then after the game, Antonio Brown was like on the radio, and he's like, "We threw it to the. I mean, you throw it to the defensive tackle. What you want me to do? You know what I mean?" There was a big drama and beef about it. The guy
Sure.
who intercepted the ball in the end zone was Shelby Harris.
Okay, I like that. All right, Regimo, it is trade-in Tuesday. Regimo says, can I trade my Lamar Miller Mini? You sure can, Reggie. Give us any box number that's in the ticker. I think it's 1, 2, 9, and 18. We will do trade-in Tuesday. Let us know which one of those boxes you would like, Regimo. He gets one box for a Mini.
That's correct.
Awesome, and that box couldn't contain a full-size replica or a full-size authentic as well.
Yeah, we pulled a Luke Kuechly out of a trade-in box last week. We pulled an Amari Cooper out of a trade-in box last week. A lot of dope stuff. We also pulled a Vince Young cleat out of a trade-in box last week.
All right, wait, Reggie's looking for some more dope magic. He wants 18, James.
You got
in the
it.
trade-in Tuesday.
Anything.
Also sent the 5th-round pick as well, and Denver also received 4th-round pick as well as Wilson. Okay.
Denver didn't really give up too much besides the picks.
No, you got to have, I mean,
Drew Lock's gonna, hey, maybe he'll start in Seattle.
we'll
eh?
see. We'll see. I hope so. As a fan of Mizzou, as a Mizzou alum, guy I used to interview when I was a TV sports reporter anchor in Missouri, I am cheering for Drew. You know this, James. Sometimes a change of scenery definitely helps you.
Do you some good.
He has a lot of potential. It's not going to be Russell Wilson, though. So that's why it's a good deal, maybe for both sides. All right, Reggie, this is the Lamar Miller Mini that Reggie's trading. This is Lamar Miller right here. Let me get Jamar Chase off the screen. A lot of stuff going today. Let's see. Jamar Chase is here. All right. So, Reggie, Lamar Miller is gone. He is no longer yours. Let's see what you got instead. All right. Bob is giving us the whole lowdown there as well that I think Matt just gave us. Trade-in Tuesday, box 18. This trade-in Tuesday is first come, first serve. We now have 3 boxes left in trade-in Tuesday. Those can get done the rest of the show or tonight. And if we get those 3 done, that'll be it for trade-in Tuesday. All right. See what we got here. Well, it's a mini for a mini, and how about this? We just had him in here. How about Darius Slay? Again, Darius Slay, 4-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro in 2017, a co-leader in picks in 2017. That was back in his Lions days. Now it's Darius Slay on the Eagles. So we have Darius Slay college helmet, Darius Slay mini, and tell me if you agree, but I think this Darius Slay mini is better than Lamar Miller mini.
Oh, for
So Reggie definitely upgraded. Congratulations, Reggie. You got yourself one of the best corners in the game. I know we talk about the receivers and how it's a passing league. Well, you need a good cornerback to win. Darius Slay, very nice. I want to trade in my Jimmy Smith Lunar also for box 1. I'll take it, says Reggie. All right, box 1. All right, box 1, James. This is the Jimmy Smith mini that she's trading. All right, thank you very much, guys. Let me bag and tag this. Reggie likes it. He'll take
Oh, wait. That was you, box 1, right?
box 1.
At 9?
That's 9. All right, wrong box. We're good. We'll get box 1 next. So let me write this up, Regimo. Tashina's looking for a Raiders hit. She likes what you're wearing, probably. This feels a little heavy. Probably not a mini. Probably an upgrade for you, Tashina. All right. So Regimo trade-in Tuesday. Let me write this up real quickly, Reggie. Congratulations. Tashina will get to Darius Slay here for Reggie. Then we'll get to you, your pick for Jimmy Smith. So just 2 boxes left in Trade-In Tuesday. If you guys want to trade anything else in, let us know now. We'll make a new trade-in series next week. All right. Don't trade the Earl Campbell, Reggie, unless it's to me. Yeah, I don't think he's trading that Earl Campbell. I'll be honest with you. That is not going to happen. Tashina, looks like you got a replica helmet. So this is probably automatically better than your mini. All right, Sheena, replica helmets. Let's see what you got in here. Something about the Sheena and these replica helmets. We got Javon Curse on the Florida Gators, former Tennessee Titan great, former first-team All-Pro in the NFL, co-leader in forced fumbles at one point, but NFL 1999 Defensive Rookie of the Year. So he was a Florida Gator, one of the best college players. Javon Curse on the Gators. Richard Adcook says, "Go Gators." Tashina says, "LOL." So, Tashina, I'd say this as well. James, you probably agree. Javon Curse replica helmet is worth more than that Jimmy Smith mini she had. Although Jimmy Smith is a pretty good player, but a rep is always better than a mini in most cases, at least. So congratulations to Tashina. You got yourself Javon Curse. Hit me up for that, says Nathan. Hit me up. Javon Curse, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year 99, 3-time Pro Bowler. In college, he was 2-time first-team All-SEC, including the 1998 SEC Defensive Player of the Year. So box 1 is gone in Trading Tuesday, and box 18 is gone. Just 2 and 9 left.
His rookie season in the NFL was absolutely legendary. He had 14.5 sacks, 8 forced fumbles, a touchdown. Like you said, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he finished second in voting for Defensive Player of the Year.
As a rookie?
As a rookie, kind of like Mr. Micah Parsons.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Javon Curse, baby.
But he came out hot out of the gate and very quickly, earned his nickname, The Freak.
The Freak. All right, Tashina, congratulations. The wins keep coming. Wins keep coming. All right, guys. 3 slots left on the jerseys. 5 left on the full-size replicas. Now I hold my football. I trade all other sports for football. Tashina is a huge football fan. We are working on expanding our break room, adding basketball and baseball, as you guys see. But football is still king in our break room. So, Tashina, you're definitely in the right break room if you're a fan of football. And she keeps hockey. Well, hockey, we also have hockey in our break room now, Tashina, too. We have everything you may like. We've got hockey. We've got football, baseball, basketball. Anything you want, we have it here. We got helmets, full-size authentics, replicas, jerseys. We got baseballs. We got pucks. We got basketballs. I mean, a lot of different stuff in here.
All right, quick update for you guys. We are approaching 2 hours on our show this afternoon. I think we've broken 5 or so boxes. We have a couple of breaks on the break page that are closed, but we've only had 1 order in the last 10 minutes or so. So like Kamen mentioned, if we want to keep the show rolling, we got to hop in and we got to fill out some of these breaks. 3 slots away on the fast break basketball jersey series. Pretty wide open on everything else.
All right, guys, let's do it. We've had some fire hits. We had, 2 boxes coming out of the Rookie of the Year minis. Tashina got 2 hits with the AFC South. We had Andre Reed in the beater box going to Tashina. We had Lamar Miller that Reggie just traded in the Rookie of the Year minis. Jamar Chase as well, so a whole bunch of minis coming out. We had the Earl Campbell in the Slim Reaper. We had Darius Slay in the St. Patty's helmet. So, guys, keep going. Let's fill up those breaks. Don't want to leave before we close those out. Let's fill the basketball jersey, says Williams. Tashina's got enough baseball bats to build a new house. Okay, Tashina. We'll build away. Alrighty, guys. What do you guys want to close out? What would you guys like to rock and roll with? Let us know what you want to close out. We'll be on here until at least 2 o'clock. I'll give you guys a solid 14 minutes because we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different breaks that are at 6 slots or less. And we've got 1 that is at 3 away and 1 at 5 away. So Let's get all those breaks done, but let's definitely get the basketball jerseys done. 3 slots remaining, and let's do at least one more helmet. St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet. That is pretty close as well at 5 remaining. Let us know if you want to fill those up. Let's keep the party rocking and rolling. And if you do want to get in the beater box, I would say hop in now. 6 slots remaining in the beater box. That's our chase item of the day. Obviously, we're going to stay on to fill up those basketball jerseys. But if we don't get a rush of orders, we are potentially going to sign off at some point soon. So if you want to do the beater box, hop in now. We get a lot of orders coming in, though. We'll keep ripping boxes, guys. We are happy to stay on as long as you guys are placing orders. Let us know. Let us know. Tashina, you're not a big basketball fan? Tashina sounds like more of a hockey and football fan. Which is fine. Which is fine. We got a whole bunch of different fans. Duncan Hughes, by the way, hopped into those helmets. Duncan was in here last night, James, asking us all about this new series we talked about. So this is the series. In case you just hopped in, Dustin, we've got this series is the St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series. Out of 30 boxes, we've got a Joe Montana, a John Elway helmet in there, O.J. Simpson, Ricky Williams, Jordy Nelson, and C.D. Lamb. So we have a top 5 quarterback ever in Joe Montana, top 10 in John Elway. So that is very, very good. The Ted Williams bat is available for trade for football full-size helmets. If anyone is interested, hit me up, says Tashina. Okay? If you like Ted Williams, hit up Tashina for some full-size helmets. That Ted Williams bat in that Olympic loot crate that you won was insane. Speaking of baseball, since we're talking about it, we do have baseball in our break room. I'm going to put that up as well at 6 slots remaining. The Loaded Dice Baseball. This is what we have in here. Mariano Rivera, the only headliner gone. We have Aaron Judge, Cal Ripken Jr., Cody Bellinger, former NL MVP. Ripken, of course, the all-time record holder in career games. Yelich, a former league MVP. The captain, Derek Jeter. Mike Trout, best player in baseball. Would love to rip one of those. And then our closest break is this fast break jerseys. This is our jersey series. You can get a Magic Johnson in this jersey on Team USA. Julius Erving, the doctor. He's the big headliner in here. And we have Dennis Rodman and we have Isaiah Thomas. So those two guys were teammates on the Pistons, the Bad Boy Pistons. And then there were rivals at one point as well. Isaiah Thomas was a big-time Piston. Rodman was a Piston, and then later a Chicago Bull, where I remember him. Who's your team, Tashina, says Matt. Who is your team? All right, Larry Rossland hopped into those full-size helmets. Larry, I can tell you, definitely wants that John Elway. Larry is a huge Broncos fan. So we're 4 away. Let's rip those helmets. Let's rip those jerseys, basketball jerseys, and then we'll see where we're at on that. So for you, what do you think is the best hit in the St. Patty's mixer? Do you like the Joe Montana one the most, the amp, or are you like a John Elway? I know there's no Raiders in there. What's your favorite hit in this series, James?
I would say probably the O.J. Simpson. It's got the blue face mask, which is appropriate for the time period that he played.
Is that a Pro Line helmet? It looks like a Pro Line.
Looks like it. I'm a big fan of O.J. Simpson as far as I'm a fan of the whole thing. He's a pariah.
Yes, he is. All right, first helmet that broke was Darius Slay. Richard says, Tashina, let's deal. Richard Adcook at Yahoo. So Jason Amer, we had a Darius Slay college shut helmet in the first break of that series. I'm going to show it one more time here. I've showed it off a lot today. This is one last look at this helmet, guys. This is what broke in the first break of this series, the St. Patty's full-size helmet series. This is the first thing that broke. So this is to answer your question, Jason. This was a shut college helmet, Mississippi State, Darius Slay, one of the best corners in the game. It's a beautiful looking helmet. That is what went the first break in that series. So, sweet, thank you. You're welcome, Jason. And just so you guys know, we did talk about this earlier in the chat. If we pull a college item, it's the current team he plays for, if it's an active player. Not the team he played for longest. It's current NFL team. So that was the NFC East. Darius Slay is an Eagle now. He did play longer with the Lions. So let's fill that up, guys. Let's fill that up and close it out. Tashina's dropping her email. I can't believe Tashina wants to trade a Ted Williams bat. You can get yourself a great bat, but I can believe it because Tashina's a huge football fan. She wants a big helmet in return. That OJ helmet with the blue face mask is a modern day helmet. The helmet he wore back in the day had a gray face mask. Okay, Bob. Bob is the memorabilia expert. He would definitely know, guys. Bob Boulay. All right, guys, it is 1:52. I do want to give you guys plenty of opportunities to hop in. I'll give you guys until 2:05. Want to get the new folks after the 2 o'clock lunch hour a chance to hop in at 2:05. We are going to see where we're sitting. If we get within 2 slots or less, we'll stay on a little longer. We close up some breaks. Any breaks that are within 3 slots or less at 2:05, we'll stay on longer to get those done. So give you guys a solid 12 minutes. In those 12 minutes, I'd like to get the basketball jersey done. I'd like to get, let's see, the full-size helmet done at 4 slots remaining. And then if we're within 4 or less on the minis, the beater box, the loaded dice, we'll stay on a little longer. But let's give you guys until 2:05 to fill up some breaks. If we don't fill up any breaks by then, that could be the show. But I am confident we'll fill up some breaks and we'll keep the party rolling past 2 o'clock. So let's fill up those breaks and let's keep rolling.
Bob, it was actually because I was curious when they wore those blue face masks. I looked and I saw that OJ did wear the gray face mask, but it looks like they wore the blue face masks on the helmets from 77 to 83. Quick little time period right there.
There you go.
I like those. They should bring those back.
Yeah, Sheena doesn't collect basketball. They should, but she collects all football. So there you go. Tashina has the Raiders, the Patriots, and Tampa Bay are her favorites. Those are the ones she most wants. So keep that in mind if you're looking to trade with Tashina. She's got a sick collection, by the way, because her and her husband bought out pretty much, more than half of the Olympic loot crate. So Tashina has a lot of good stuff to trade. I have a Willie McGinnis Eclipse Authentic to trade, Tashina, says Bob. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, Bob, definitely talk to her on email. That is digtime@yahoo.com for Tashina. If you guys do want to trade, we have just 2 boxes left in Trade In Tuesday. So any items that you won, you can trade in on Trade In Tuesday. So let us know, and let us know what other breaks you guys would like to close here. 3 away on those full-size helmets. 3 away on those basketball jerseys. Who's going to close us out? Who is going to be the hero? The hero. I mean, we've got a lot of slots knocked off in a lot of breaks, guys. We are fairly close in those 2 breaks, but we have slots knocked off in pretty much all the breaks in our break page, except for that Head and Shoulders series. So now's the time to hop in. Now's the time to close anything out. Close anything out. Jason, you're in here. What helmet do you want, Jason? Duncan Hughes, you're in here recently. Duncan and Jason, if you're in the chat, what helmet do you guys want in that full-size helmet series, the St. Patrick's Day mixer? I already know what helmet Larry wants. He wants the John Elway because he's a big Broncos fan. Which one do you guys want? If you're in the chat, let us know what helmet sounds the best to you. I know we have a lot of Cowboy fans in here. We do have a CeeDee Lamb. I know we have a lot of Packer fans. we have a Jordy Nelson. So aside from the Montana and Elway all-time great quarterbacks, we have a lot of different helmets. And James, we talked about this earlier. That's a different division that would hit all of these helmets.
Right.
None of those guys are in the same division. So that'd be cool.
Really quick, guys. Like Kamen said, we're looks like we're winding down here. We got 3 slots remaining on break number 2 of the St. Patrick's Day full-size helmet series, as well as 3 slots remaining in the fast break autograph basketball jersey series. It has been about 40-ish minutes since we filled our last break. Would love to fill one of those.
Let's fill another one. We've had a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a decent amount of orders in the last 20 minutes, though. In the last 5 minutes, we've had 2 orders. We had Duncan and Michael behind there as well. So, guys, we don't like seeing the breaks that are 3 or less get not closed in this show. If you're in those breaks, I want to see the breaks done. You guys want to see the breaks done. Let's close up those 2 breaks for sure. Let's fill the basketball one. It's only $20. So a whole bunch of you guys still watching. More than 20 of you watching right now. So I know you guys are out there. Let's fill up those orders. Let's keep rolling. Screw it. Trade my Leonard camo for box 9. I feel lucky today. Rather have a full-size helmet. Okay, Tashina. That is a bold move, but you've been on fire, so I can't question you. All right. Guys, let's close up those breaks. Big news today. Aaron Rodgers is staying in Green Bay. Russell Wilson traded to the Broncos. By the way, the beater box, which is a Randy Moss, it's our chase item of the day. The beater box, we had a Russell Wilson in one of our other beater boxes. Right. So not in this beater box, but it was a Russell Wilson camo. All right, Tashina. Okay, Tashina. I actually think that you might be upgrading. It's a jersey, but it is one of the all-time great receivers. Steve Largent. Steve Largent, 7-time Pro Bowler, twice led the league in receiving yards, 9th all-time with 100 receiving touchdowns, tied for 9th. Hall of Fame 95, I think. Jersey's in pretty decent shape. Let's see. I can't even see what's wrong with it. Tashina, you are getting Steve Largent instead of the Darius Leonard camo. You guys know offense is more sexy, as they say. So that is pretty cool. That will look better on my wall than the mini. Congratulations, Tashina. Nice trade, says Jason. Trade in Tuesday. There you have it. Only 1 box left in Trade in Tuesday. If you would like to trade, hop in there and get the last box in Trade in Tuesday.
Shout out to Ricky Prince for rescuing us here. He filled out, looks like, the last couple spots in both of the series that were close, so we'll break both of those.
All right, Ricky, thank you very much. We are going to do those breaks, as James said. Let's see where we're at. We are going to do those 2 breaks, and if we are within 3 or less on any other breaks, after we do these breaks, we'll stay on a little longer. Otherwise, these could be the last 2 breaks we do. We are 7 away on the minis, 6 away on the beater box, 6 away on the St. Patrick's Day jerseys, 6 away on Loaded Dice Baseball. So all those breaks that are at 6 slots or less, I would like to see those either filled or within 2 or 3 spots after we do these 2 breaks. You guys will have enough time, though, because we also have the chase. So unless we knock off a bunch of beater box spots, we'll probably do these 2 breaks, then the chase, and then that'll be the show unless we're close on something or filled up on something. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Dan Drabenstadt just hopped in. Thank you, Ricky, says William Eads. All right, Tashina, Trade in Tuesday, got ourselves Steve Largent, by the way. Very nice. All right, drop us a box number. We're going to do the fast break jerseys first, looks like. That's ready first. Michael Lepre, Michael Livingston, Ricky Prince, Richard Adcook, William Eads, and Ricky Prince. Again, drop us a box number in the fast break jerseys. Awesome. Dan just woke up. Dan works long nights. Dan, as someone who's worked nights myself, 2 o'clock is not when I would just wake up, but I've had days where I wake up at noon. So I feel ya. I definitely feel ya. All right, guys. I'll give you guys about a minute or two on the box numbers. I know William Richard of 7, Ricky Prince, lucky number 7. So this is all it takes, Ricky, for you to win. Ricky was in here saying he's cold. Got his lucky number. I didn't go to bed till noon. Okay, wow. Okay, long night for you, man. Long, long night. Box 7 in the fast break jerseys. This is Ricky Prince's lucky number, James. So
Nice.
we'll see. We shall see. This is a top spot break, so we open up the jersey first. And then we go to the randomizer. Okay. I like this one. This is one of my favorite players, because as a Bulls fan, a lot of folks talk about the late 90s Bulls teams, but the early 90s, Michael Jordan was winning all those rings. Scottie Pippen was the co-star. Horace Grant was number 3. Horace Grant, one of the best big men of the early 90s. NBA champion with the Bulls, the 90s Bulls of the early 90s, not the late 90s. Beautiful looking signature. Horace Grant had those big goggles. Big time player. Definitely a hit I like as a Bulls fan. Let's see who's going to win. Horace Grant. Very nice. He was an all-star, I believe, with the Magic after he left the Bulls. Then got some revenge on the Bulls. Beat them in the playoffs a couple years after that. But he was winning all those rings in Chicago in the early 90s. We have a Dennis Rodman in this series as well, guys. So we're going 9 times on the randomizer. Top spot is taking home Horace Grant, the big goggles. 7, 8. Michael Livingston, you're up top, but we got one more click. 9th and final click. Ricky Prince. Ricky was saying he's ice cold. Box number 7, the lucky box. Ricky Prince, you're taking home Horace Grant. Thank you very much, Ricky, for filling up that break. Closer magic, Richard Atcook, as you see, is definitely a thing. Ricky Prince on the Horace Grant. All righty, Ricky. Congratulations. Horace Grant, jersey, Chicago. I like it. I like it. Hopefully you like that one, Ricky. Horace Grant. Very nice. James, you know this. You can't win a championship without supporting players. Michael Jordan, as great as he was, until Scottie got there, Phil got there, Horace Grant got there, he was losing in the first round to the Celtics back in the day. So it is definitely a team game, and Horace Grant was a big part of that. Thanks, guys, says Horace Grant. Well, Ricky, you got one more break coming up, at least one more break. St. Pat's helmets number 2. Ricky, you want to call out 7 again? Duncan, Larry, Jason, Bob, you guys are all in this break as well. Drop us a box number before Ricky beats you with that 7, lucky number 7. St. Pat's helmets number 2, mixture of full-size authentics and reps. Yes, 7, says Ricky. It worked last time. Let's see if it works now. 7 is off the ticker, Ricky, and 7 is all yours. Thank you very much. Box 7 in the St. Pat's mixture of full-size authentics and reps. Let's see 7. All right, Horace Grant. I like that. All righty. Bag and tag that bad boy. I'll give you this jersey too when you head out for that number, James. Haha, Dan Drabenstadt. You got to teach me how to fold, man. We'll have lessons after the show. It's been a running joke lately about my folding. We will definitely do lessons post-show. James is very, very good. All right, we're going 9 times for your divisions. St. Pat's helmets number 2. We already have box 7 as called out by Ricky Prince. Mike is the best jersey folder, says Chris. Okay. James is pretty good. We got a good one in the room as well. All right, 9th and final time for your divisions. Thank you very much. Copy those bad boys in. Take the randomizer off. Let's see. What do we have? We have Larry in the NFC North, Jason in the NFC South, Bob in the NFC East, Ricky's got the NFC West, AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, and Duncan has AFC West. Joe is the best. Mike is number 2. Okay. Not a lot of love for us here, but admittedly, I know I'm not good at this, at the jersey folding. I'm good at a lot of other things, not at the jersey folding. So we'll have to have a jersey folding send-off, show-off, maybe at some point. I'm good at getting good things to come out of the boxes. That is an important skill. Luck surrounds me in the break room. Jersey folding does not. UA Folding Olympics, says Bob. Indeed. All right, this is a replica helmet. We did have a full-size authentic in the first box. This is a rep right here. So put this bad boy right here so it's not too in the way. Let's see what we got here, though. Okay. This is a Fred Warner Lunar helmet. The excellent San Francisco 49er linebacker, 2020 Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro that year, more than 500 career tackles, tied for 11th in the league with 137 tackles this past season. One of the best linebackers in the game. Ricky Prince, lucky number 7 again. Another one, Ricky. All it took was your lucky number. You won in the basketball jerseys. You win again in football. Ricky, what are your teams, man? I can't remember what teams Ricky likes for football, and I guess now basketball as well. Fred Warner, though, Ricky, this one is a rep. There are no coins inside of this one. So not all of them have coins, guys. No coins in this one either. Beautiful looking lunar. Got that 49er red on that white helmet. Fred Warner. Congratulations, Ricky. Congratulations on back-to-back wins for Ricky Prince.
Closer magic on both of those. He closed us out. He gets both donuts.
Richard, are you still watching? Richard Adcook. Closer magic for Ricky Prince. A back-to-back breaks with the close. Boy, these rep bags are giving me as much of a hard time as the jerseys are. That's the beauty of the full-size authentics. The bags are perfect. All right, thank you very much, guys, for filling up those breaks. Let's see where we're sitting on the break page. All right, so we have 8 in the next full-size helmet series, 7 in Rookie of the Year minis, 6 in the beater box, 6 in the St. Patty's jerseys, 6 in loaded dice baseball. So I have some nice stuff of his on more players except in baseball. What are your players, Ricky? And what's your baseball team? So 210, I'll give you guys a last call. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to get us within 2 slots or less, 3 slots or less on anything, and we'll keep going. Otherwise, in 5 minutes, we are going to do the top spot chase. Obviously, we'll have a little more time while we do that, but 5 minutes. A last call on those orders. 6 away on loaded dice baseball. 6 away on St. Pat's jerseys. 6 on the beater box. Those are our close breaks. Everything else is pretty open. Relatively close breaks. Otherwise, we'll do the top spin chase at 2:15. 2:15. Never worked for me, says Richard. Hey, Richard, this is what you got to do. Listen to what Ricky did. Ricky said, I haven't won in a while. Then he ended up winning. You said it hasn't worked for you. Would work coming up at some point soon. Maybe close out that beater box with those 6 spots remaining. See one more list for that wheel spin. Close up that beater box. Guys, it's been a fun show. Thank you very much. We had no pre-fills when we hit air. No breaks were filled up. We didn't do a break until about 30 minutes into the show. Ended up doing a whole bunch of boxes, a whole bunch of breaks. You guys made this happen. It's been great. We pulled Jamar Chase. We pulled Darius Slay on the Shut College helmet. What else have we pulled? Horace Grant we just had. Anything else sick? We did 3 trade-in Tuesdays too, James. So, also a last call for trade-in Tuesday. We have just 1 box remaining. It is box number 2. So if you want to trade in something else, let us know on that. What's been your favorite hit, James? What do you think still?
Yeah, still probably the Darius Slay.
Darius Slay?
Yep.
All right, Tashina, how many boxes left in St. Pat's full screens? Full-size helmets. So we've done 2 boxes. There's 28 boxes left, and there's 8 slots remaining on those right now. 8 slots remaining in the next break. If you want to buy out all the slots, Tashina, you certainly can. That is a break room exclusive, not available for personal. So if you want to buy out all those slots, you are more than welcome to, Tashina, or anyone else that wants to buy out all the slots in that series. Definitely, if you want to do the beater box, hop in now. Don't sleep on it, guys, says Tashina. Don't sleep on it. I agree, Tashina. I mean, how can you sleep on a Joe Montana and a John Elway helmet? I wouldn't want to sleep on that. That is a sick series. Sick series. James, who's your favorite Raiders quarterback of all time?
It's only been one in my lifetime to go to a Super Bowl, so I'd have to say
Rich Gannon. I liked Rich Gannon myself. He was really, really good. Besides that one Super Bowl game, excellent career. Won MVP, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did. Was it that season?
Yep.
Yeah, he killed it. Ricky likes Jason Witten. Brett Favre. We got this Brett Favre photo up here. Ray Lewis, Jerry Rice, Yankees, and St. Louis Older School. So, Ricky, by now you know this. We have Joe Montana in here, the guy that threw the ball to Jerry Rice. And if you like the Yankees, I know you're already in this series, Ricky, but we do have a last call for orders. So if you want to do another break, want to see some Yankees stuff, we do have a lot of Yankees in the Loaded Dice baseball. Derek Jeter, the captain, Aaron Judge. I mean, let's see. 3 of our 7 headliners are Yankees. And we have a Randy Johnson baseball as well, former Yankee. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if that Johnson ball is on the Yankees, the Diamondbacks, or the Mariners. I'm not sure which team it's on. So, a lot of good stuff there, guys, though. Loaded Dice baseball. Speaking of sleeping on series, might be one that we are sleeping on here in the break room. All right, guys, give you guys about another minute here for some orders. Otherwise, we are going to do the top spot chase. Give you guys a solid minute here for orders if you guys want to keep the party rolling. Yeah, Ricky, I'll tell you this. If you want to close out those 6 spots now, or if you want to wait till tonight, whatever it is, that series, the Loaded Dice Baseball, is specifically built for Yankee fans. That's a Yankees fan dream, if you ask me. So the chase was the beater box. We did do 1 break of that, so we should have 10 chase names. Let's see, top spot chase. Pitcher with the most wins in the 1990s, pitcher with the most wins in the 2000s, says Bob. I'm going to go with Roger Clemens for the 2000s and Greg Maddux for the 90s. That's my guess, Bob. All right. Travis Thomas, Tyler Johnson, Chris Roberts, Nathan Amico, Tashina Miller, and Reginald Taglicod. I haven't won a spin yet. It's time, says Tashina. All right, Tashina. Could be time for that wheel spin. Let's throw those names in the randomizer. We're going to go 9 times for top spot. You guys want to see another break? Let's fill something up or get within a couple slots while we do this. 7, 8. Next click is 9. Maddux is correct in the 90s, says Bob. Clemens, no for the 2000s. 9th click is Nathan Amico. Nathan. Congratulations, Nathan. You are top spot. Let us know what number you would like to start on. Clayton Kershaw is my other guess, Bob. Clayton Kershaw, I feel like has won a lot of games in the 2000s. Clayton Kershaw. Next time, congrats, says Tashina. Kershaw, no. Bob, give me a quick hint. Give me a hint. Maybe the team he played for. Nathan, we're going to start on 1. We haven't heard from you. Chris Roberts is saying 6-2. New York. Spin it, James. Bob is saying 19 on the spin. Dan Grabenstadt saying it's you, it's under 20.
I quit.
What is it?
17.
17!
I gave it a little extra gas that time,
Oh,
too.
man, $17. Isn't that what we had yesterday?
I am.
Dang, Dan Grabenstadt's hating. He'll get him back. He'll get him back.
That's all right.
New York Yankees, let's see, Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens. Who else could it be? It can't be Andy Pettit. I can't. Who is it, Bob? Let me know. New York. So it could be the Mets, actually. Andy Pettit. I was right. Andy Pettit. There you go. The great lefty pitcher for the Yankees. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you very much on an excellent show. I wanted to give you guys plenty of opportunities to come in and close out orders, and you guys did just that. We closed out a bunch of breaks late in the show. I haven't had any orders in the last 19 minutes, so I think that'll do it for the show, but the night show will be off to a good start. We have 6 left in Loaded Dice Baseball, 6 in St. Patty's, 6 in Beater Box, 7 in the minis, so the night show will be off to a good start. It's going to be a fun time for sure. James, you're back at 7 o'clock. You'll be producing for Mike. I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday at noon, breaking again with Steven Ryan. That'll be fun. I said it couldn't be Pettit, LOL. I didn't think he had that many, but that was my guess. Anywho, that'll do. Thank you very much on a great show, guys. We will see you tonight at 7, and then obviously tomorrow at noon. We're on 12 and 7 Central Time weekdays, 2 and 8 Central Time on the weekends. Bye, guys, and Tashina. Absolutely. See you guys later. Tashina, congrats on all your wins. Congrats to everyone who won today. And thank you to everyone who made the orders and participated in the chat. We'll get the flowers, Bob. James and I will get our significant others and maybe our mothers flowers as well. My girlfriend would like that. Have a great night.
Peace.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.